pronounce Ace's full name?
Ace.
Not Love Island Ace. Not Ace Green. Is his name Portgas?
Porcus D'ace.
Portgas?
Porcus D'ace. Yes, Porcus D'ace. Why?
I thought his name was like Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Portuguese Ace.
One Piece does this annoying thing where it's like, oh, hey, like Gold Roger, right?
Yeah.
It's not Gold Roger. It's Gold D Roger.
Gold D, yeah. So, say his name again?
Gold Roger.
No, not Gold Roger.
Porcus D'ace.
Porcus.
Yeah, Porcus D. I was trying to figure out if you're gonna back end me into a fucking D's nuts joke.
No,
so he was like,
Port
D's nuts on your face. Like I was like, why are you asking me to do that again?
What an awful. That may be the least sexy anime name in existence. Portgas?
Eins Al Ghul. That's not great. Or it might be Eins Al Goon. I don't know. I think it was. I think Eins Al Goon might be a joke about like how goony that show is, but no, it is. Eins Ol Goon. That's pretty bad.
Give me top. Is that Overlord?
That's Overlord. That's the main character of Overlord.
Give me top 3 least sexy names in anime. Then give me top 3 sexiest names in anime.
Top 3 least sexiest names in anime. Eins Al Goon. I'm gonna go with Rimuru. It just sounds like a Rimmer.
Yeah, that's not great.
That's not great. It's mostly isekai guys.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go. I was gonna say Kirito, but Kirito's not bad.
Portgas isn't on there.
Portgas is not good. I'm not gonna sit here. Portgas is probably the worst name in One Piece. Jimbei?
I think
great.
Luffy's pretty bad, and we don't think it is because we grew up knowing it.
My girlfriend's middle name is literally Luffy.
Different.
Dorothy's Chinese name is Luffy. Lufei. Luffy.
That's different.
I mean, like how they say it in Japanese is like it's like Luffy or something like that. Like
I bet that's how they say it.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember exactly, but it's not pronounced exactly the same in Japanese. Eins Al Goon.
Yeah.
Rimuru. And Porcus D'ace. Yeah. It's a bad one.
Give me 3 sexy names.
3 sexiest names.
Can I start you off?
Okay.
Lelouch Lemperouge.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Is that his last name? I thought it was V Britannia.
I think V Britannia is like Ezio de Florenzia.
Gotcha.
You know, where it's like of where he's from.
Oh, because he's from Britannia?
Yeah.
Gotcha, but he's also like the king's son. So
and like Ezio's from Florence. So it's like Ezio Auditore de Florenzia.
Anybody named, what's the fucking name? Benny Maru. Anybody named Benny Maru. That's a great name. Benny Maru's a sick name.
How many Benny Marus are there?
There's Benny Maru from Slimy Sky and Fire Force.
Fire Force, yeah.
Yeah, and then third, Frankie.
Blue.
Again, I don't know. Brooke.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
You fucking Joey. Fucking Joey's got to be the one of the sexiest names you could ever have in anime.
I like how it never occurred to me that their names are Joey, Tristan, what's her name? Kira?
What's the girl's name?
Tegan?
Taya, that's it, yep.
Joey, Tristan, Taya, all very regular, like, Americanized names.
Yeah.
Yugi.
Yeah, Yugi Yami. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
The fucking Japanese Egyptian guy. You're Scots Korean. You don't make any sense.
Is that a reference?
You've never seen that?
No, that's
Dude, back in the day when advertisements were good, this was like fucking, it was like Starbucks. It was like back when Starburst did like crazy ads and all of that.
Yeah.
And it was like a Starburst burst or something. And it was like a Korean guy in a fucking kilt. And he was like talking to his granddaughter. And he was like, you're Scots Korean. You don't make any sense. Fucking incredible.
That's funny.
And I bet you like there's absolutely Scotch Korean people, most likely.
We know a Chinese Irish guy.
We do know a Chinese. And that's
you had to think about it?
I had to think about it. I forget he's Irish.
Yeah. He sounds Irish.
He does have an Irish accent.
I guess people
We're talking about Stephen He.
I guess people don't notice it because he only has the Irish accent when he's not doing
his
Stephen
Chinese
He
accent.
character.
Yes, exactly. But yes, hi everyone. As you can see, we're back in our original studio, so you can stop yelling at us. We get it. The other studio wasn't as good. We understand.
I hated it.
We understand that it wasn't as good. We didn't like it as much.
This looks great.
It does look great. We put months and months and months of time into it. This is very. I built all of this. We've been here for years. What?
Can I give you a counter to Rimuru as least sexy name?
Yep.
Spike Spiegel.
Spike Spiegel's terrible.
Spike Spiegel is such an ugly name.
Spike Spiegel sounds like a space venereal disease. Like, I got Spike Spiegel.
I got Spiegeled.
Spiegeled.
That or it
sounds like a fucking Halo weapon.
The Spike
Yeah, the
Spiegler.
Spike Spiegler. Yeah, it's like fucking.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's rocking around with a
Or a
Jet
character.
Black.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, that's a great name.
Great.
Well,
name.
also, and then Ed and Ines. Or Ein. Yeah, Ed and Ein.
Faye, right?
Faye Valentine.
All better names.
Faye Valentine's one of the sexiest
That's a
names.
good name,
We
yeah.
only went men for sexy names.
Yeah.
We didn't even begin to think on women's names. Faye Valentine's up there. That's got to be top three.
Faye Valentine's great. I was gonna run you with another, like, give me 3 blanks.
Uh-huh.
What do you think the most common name in anime is? I know a lot of Hinatas.
Hinata, I can think of 2 Hinatas.
Hinata, the
From Naruto.
volleyball one,
Yep.
and then there's
Haikyuu.
Naruto.
Yeah.
I think there's another.
I mean, probably.
No, that's Sakura Hakura. So Sakura.
Kiba?
I know one Kiba.
Wait, no. Kiba, well, no. So Kiba is based off the Princess Mononoke. Like, that's why he's got the face like, he's got the face like that. I feel like Kiba is kinda. I think there might be another Kiba.
Most common anime name.
Most common anime names. Sasuke? Ooh, Sasuke might be up there. Nanami? Well, I can only think of one Nanami. I can think of the Nanami, and that's it. The problem is there's so many, there's like, man, the Japanese, they got so many names, you know? They got a lot of names.
Go on.
They got a lot of names. They're naming shit over there.
I guess I do. I've always wondered that about, like, Naruto. Like, Naruto's just a name they came up with for the show,
Oh,
right?
well, it's a fish cake. Like the spiral fish cake you get in ramen, that's what it is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And so, like, he's named after something you put in
Right.
ramen, and then there's somebody else who's also named after something you put in food.
I mean, all of Dragon Ball are, like, fake silly names.
It's mustard.
Yeah.
No, there's literally the mustard boys, and they're all named after fucking condiments.
You talking about the Ginyu Force?
I'm
which
not
is
talking
milk?
about Guinea Force. I'm talking about the Spice Boys.
Oh.
I'm talking about the fucking right, the Spice Boys.
I think from the Garlic Jr. movie?
Yes, the garlic junior, because there's garlic, mustard. I think there's relish as well.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
True. Raditz. Is a radish.
Is radish. Yes, piccolo. Pickles.
Or the instrument.
Or there's a piccolo instrument.
Yeah.
What? He's named Piccolo's named after an instrument?
Yeah, you know, like his brother's tambourine.
His brother's
And
name is
flute?
His brother's name is Tambourine.
Tambourine and
All
flute.
right, you know, listen.
Drum kills Krillin.
I don't remember this at all. Oh my god, maybe Toriyama wasn't a good writer. I think every year we get further and further away from the dialogue that Toriyama was a good writer.
I'm on the polar opposite. The fact that drum kills Krillin it makes him my favorite writer.
This is just a fucking, what is this? This is just a girthier flute.
Yeah, a piccolo does look like a flute that's like infected.
This is just a Magnum condom version of a flute. It's a cosmic horror flute. This is wild.
Cosmic horror.
This is terrible. Oh,
this
wow.
is an eldritch flute.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Okay, no, well, hey, listen. I
feel like I could see you being in a D&D like campaign and you're like, and you must find the eldritch flute. And someone's like, this is a piccolo? You're like, excuse me?
But the buttons are so big. I don't like how big the buttons are. I don't like that. I fucking like a flute's so demure. I feel like a flute's the most demure instrument you can play.
Yeah, it's elegant.
I feel like on the grand scale, it goes like, oh no, harp.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you just be plucking a fucking
You
harp.
should be plucking.
It's like flute, harp down here, and then at the very, very opposite end is like the drums.
Sousaphone?
The what?
The sousaphone?
The fuck is the sousaphone?
Do you-
Is that the fucking squeaky one? Is that the one with the little mouth where it's like you know what I'm talking about.
What's that called? Yeah.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about here. You know what I'm talking. The fucking
automaton.
it's something like that. Yeah.
Nope.
What the fuck is-
Sousaphone is like, look it up.
You're the one who does instruments. I never did instruments.
I did 2 instruments and it's guitar and trombone.
I don't know how to spell sousaphone. Sousaphone, I found it.
Like the doctor.
Holy shit, just say tuba, you pretentious
It's
asshole.
like a tuba.
This is a French horn. This is what they follow around fat people with in Family Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tuba you have to wear. It's a tuba that constricts you.
What are you accomplishing with this? What musical note is being hit with this fucking
It's
thing?
a lot of womp.
Yeah. How much womp is in? Are we doing dubstep with fucking wind bands here?
Dude, when I was in 5th grade,
This is
everyone had to
unsexy.
choose like a musical instrument of some sort, or you could sing. I wish I sang. Or took violin. Anything but trombone.
Anybody who's choosing like tuba,
Yeah.
tuba is thrust upon you.
If you choose a brass instrument, you're choosing incorrectly children cannot
Saxophone.
Children cannot consent to what instrument they want to play because they're wrong if it's not a wood.
So you're saying like, hey, look, when you can be enrolled in the military, 18.
Yeah,
that's when you get your instrument handed to you.
For sure.
That's good.
I wanted the trumpet because it was compact and it's got 3 buttons.
And you're like, how hard could this be?
Yeah, and they were like, hey, trumpet's like our top of the line, like most requested instrument. Everyone wants to do it because all the girls thought the trumpet players were muy bonita. Oh yeah.
Over saxophone guys?
Saxophone was underappreciated.
Is that what is that this one where you got the little
This is
sliding
the
thing?
saxophone.
No, that I know. I know that's not true. I've seen a saxophone.
Trumpet's got 3 buttons.
I listen to Grizz.
Trombone is this one.
Gotcha.
And so they were like, you can't have trumpet. You're not hot enough. And they were like, we're gonna give you the tuba. And I was like, I can't have the tuba. My parents are divorced. I was like, I can't have the tuba. My parents are divorced. I don't need more strife in my life.
If me and Dorothy had kids, and then for some reason we broke up, and my kid came home with a tuba, I think I'd wipe the whole family out. I think I'm wiping. I'm just like, I was like, I took a wrong turn somewhere. I'll get it on the next try.
I was like, my parents are divorced. I don't play sports. My dad can't see me come home with a tuba. No, I was like, I live with my dad like Mondays, Thursdays, and every other weekend. I live with my mom the other days. I can't be dragging around a sousaphone between houses.
Give me something portable, like a broken home.
So they were like, best we could do is like this list of instruments. And I was like, yo, trombone, that's going to be the easiest one. There's no buttons. That makes it the hardest one.
It's all about air.
It's all guesswork.
Yep.
It's like, you're like, hey, am I hitting a C? And they're like, about.
And how strong are your lungs? How long are your arms? You're like weird, arbitrary questions, actually.
Nobody can quantify any of the notes on a trombone. It's all guessing.
That's wild. Now that I've hit the age of almost 30, I think I'm going to buy a drum set. I think I'm going to teach myself the drums. Man, because I've been in the car recently, and I've just been...
This is the saddest argument.
And Oh, don't even League of Legends late 30s fucking gambling addiction. Come on. We're both being sad today.
Listen, I am in my late 20s wearing a beanie, so that's also...
Hair looks bad today.
Yeah.
What, just get on top of you here? What happened?
Huh?
Did you blow your like hair routine? Why?
I did it. It didn't look good. I gotta get it cut. This is the week I get it like.
It layered. Is quite long.
Yeah,
it is. I got a cut before you, and you're flowing out the back. So,
get a guitar. No. I gotta go get an acoustic guitar. Come to Guitar Center with me.
I'll get drums at Guitar Center.
All right, fine, do that.
Do you want a band or not?
Is there one around here? What if we did that after this?
A Guitar Center?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We went spontaneously. What would Dorothy do if you came home tonight with a drum set?
I don't feel as though I would be safe if we're being if
you came home with a classy, tight 11-piece drum set. You're like, I had to go in for the triple bass.
Just like a fucking like a Lars from fucking like Metallica ass drum set. I have like 5 cymbals. Yeah. I don't think I'd be safe.
You have 3 kick drums. Yeah. You're just fucking like only
it's
an
cool
octave.
if I put this in the living room, right? No, it's got a seat. It's got a seat. People can sit here when I'm not sitting here.
After the pod,
yep.
How much would I have to pay you to make this sequence of events happen? After the pod, we both take 3 shots. Take 3 shots of alcohol.
Get an Uber.
Get an Uber.
Get an Uber XL on the way back. Yeah. Hey, buddy, open the trunk. I put a snare drum in. I'm like, there's 7 more of these.
We take an Uber there. We take a U-Haul back. And we get a drum. We've got like ties we weren't wearing today, like wrapped around our head
like
as
a Japanese salarymen, like, where the band starts tonight.
We have hookers coming in. It's like, Dorothy, you're gonna love these drums.
Yeah, you're gonna love the hookers. Loved them. Yeah. She's like, you paid them.
She's like, where'd you stop? Nowhere. They were there. It's a service they provide.
They hang out at Guitar Center.
Chat. Does Nick need a drum set?
Listen, if we start a band, I will learn the drums. Because I've always wanted to be, you see Travis Barker up there. You just see him like shirtless and tattooed and he's sweating. You know, I want to learn the drums. It seems like great cardio. Seems like great cardio.
It is.
That's why I want to do it. You think, I can go on a 40-minute run or I can just fucking thrash for 40 minutes? I'll thrash for 40 minutes.
That's true and fair.
My legs would wivel away to shit, but I'll be happy with that.
No, you have no time. No time for a band. Yes, start a band. Do it for the bit.
Who said you have no time? I don't
Aaron?
I don't like being analyzed that well, actually. Could you?
Aaron, who's always up our ass.
Hey, that's incredibly fair. We do not have time for a band.
Danny can sing. That's just not true. But who else would be in the band? I play guitar better than I sing.
Well, then we need somebody on chords. We need somebody on the pipes.
Singing?
Who do we know?
Or are you talking about?
Who do we know that sings? No, we need an organ player, Dan. Who do we know that sings? We have a surprisingly few amount of vocal friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Michaela?
Michaela sings.
She sings.
We got Michaela.
That's about it, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's it, I guess.
You would think that we would have more fucking musically talented friends, considering that we are in the arts in LA.
Yeah, that's it.
That's wild.
Who's the bassist? We need Chris in the band just to like have him run it into.
You know what Chris is? It's from fucking School of Rock. You know the School of Rock guy who wears like the it's just sleeves.
Yeah,
and the teacher falls in love with him. That's who Chris is to us. We can teach Chris the bass.
Yeah.
He could pluck a couple of strings. We'll just put him in the front and just let women fawn over him. I'll just be sweating my fucking. I'll be the puddle in the back. You know, in a rock band when like the drummer got like 100%, he would explode into liquid. That would be me. I'd be like Spinal Tap. I would just like fucking like spontaneously combust one day.
Yeah,
it'd be great. But yeah, as you can tell, me and Danny are excited to be back in the new old studio. We got a lot to talk about this week. We have a main event we want to talk about this week that we're very, very excited about. Me and Danny are now both completely caught up on the amazing digital circus. And at the end of the show, we are going to be ranking our favorite amazing digital circus characters. And boy, oh boy, is Zooble not a spot you would expect. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say to you, chat. You're going to have to make it to the end of the podcast to hear where I place Zooble.
I like this is good marketing. I'm so not excited to see where and how you place Zooble.
Somewhere between 1 and 9. There's only 8 characters actually. And I did forget one of the characters' names. And as to which character I forgot, you're gonna have to try and figure out there at the end. But should we open talking about this incredible week of anime, low-key?
Sure.
So me and Danny, you guys have been yelling at us for a couple of weeks now. Happy Labor Day. It's Shay from Equinox Culver. We haven't connected yet. Dude, Equinox
You flirting?
wants me.
Yeah.
Equinox wants me, dog.
Equinox sucks. For anyone who doesn't know,
It's not worth it.
Equinox is the most expensive gym in LA, I believe.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Except for Heimat.
Heimat?
Heimat in Hollywood. It's $350 a month.
Well, then maybe Equinox is the most expensive, like, chain gym.
Oh, if you get like if you go to you want all Equinox access, it's like $500.
Yeah.
And if you want the sports club or whatever the fuck it is, yeah.
$500 a month for genuinely no perks.
Yeah.
0 perks. If they
That
just,
you don't get at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
I didn't know you got free classes at LA Fitness.
Yeah, you get
This is
free-
an LA Fitness podcast.
you get free classes. There's a pool.
Yeah.
It's sick. You
Yeah.
want to explain what this is, by the way?
So me and Dorothy were in Las Vegas a couple of
Also,
weeks
can
ago.
I open this?
100%.
Okay.
Me and Dorothy were in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago, and we went to Round One, which is a bowling alley / arcade / laser tag place / rhythm game place / claw machine place, and it's the fucking greatest place of all time. And what makes it better than like your standard Dave & Buster's is that they have a bunch, because it's from Japan, they have a bunch of like anime like figurines and statues and all that you can buy with tickets. So me and Dorothy probably spent close to $450 on tickets, and we played the greatest coin pusher of all time, which is where like you train these anime girls and a cat who's a robot to fight against a bunch of monsters, and it's fucking goated. And so after spending probably close-ish to $450, we eventually got enough tickets for me to cash in to buy this white or blue-eyed white dragon.
You just have to look at it to know the name.
It's like also kind of blue and white. And so this is a $130 statue from Bandai Namco that we got for the low cost of $450. And then if you think, oh, Nick, that's preposterous. We entertained ourselves for like 5 hours. So objectively, it was worth every single cent.
Yeah,
and
you had fun and then received a prize for it.
And Danny got a lot of flack because he was like, just buy the statue. And then everyone was like, Danny, this is our least favorite thing you've ever said. And that's why he's currently building the statue, because this is his penance. This is his penance, and he's showing that he understands that there is fun to be had at arcades, and that sometimes you have to spend a little bit more to get a little bit less, ladies and gentlemen. And that's basically the Charmin ad. Minus all the bears who are constantly trying to poop. I feel like I'm watching a child struggle with the square hole square peg thing right now.
I feel like I'm watching an adult struggle with a stroke.
That's fair and honest review here.
What the this doesn't make any sense. It's impossible.
You're trying to, that's the head prop thing, I'm assuming, that like holds its head up. It's also way more augmentable than I thought it was going to be. It has a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Shout out to Bandai Namco when they're making toys, at least, and not video games and or anime, because they're not great at either of those things, unfortunately. But when it comes down to toys, they got that shit unlocked. Anyways, this week we got a lot to talk about. We have Dandadan. Yep. We have To Be Hero X, Gatchiakuta, Kaiju number 8. No, the summer that Hikaru died. No episode this week. I don't know.
That was weird.
I don't know why. It's like new episode next Saturday. Maybe something to do with Labor Day, or there was a Japanese holiday or something like that.
Also sucks considering he just met the agency dude.
Yes.
I'm so excited to see more of.
Yeah, there's like, okay, cool. Like we finally got more hamster guy, and now they're like, hey, take a 2-week cooler here. And then we also have episodes 5 and 6 of the amazing Digital Circus. And me and Danny started a show that you guys have been pestering us to watch for weeks now. For weeks, people have been like, oh, Nick, Danny, watch Cleavatess. Watch Cleavatess. Cleavatess? Whatever. Anyways, we're watching Cleavatess. I'm about 12 minutes into Cleavatess. Danny is about
12 minutes in.
12 minutes into Cleavatess. So we both watched an entire party of heroes get absolutely gobsmacked by Cleavatess. And it is fun. Basically what happens is me and Danny don't watch everything, and then Stank, our incredible editor, watches everything. And then we'll get like the most nonchalant message of all time from Stank, where he's like, hey guys, this anime's okay, because you guys should maybe check it out if you have free time.
He sucks.
He's nonchalant.
Yeah, he's not chalant enough.
Mm-hmm. He's up his chalantness.
Yeah, he's always like, yeah, by the way, this anime is kind of cool. It's worth checking out. And then we'll watch it, and it's like the sickest hidden gem of the season.
100%.
Should we talk about that first, then?
That's what I wanted to talk about first, 100%. So like we said, we're only 12 minutes into the first episode here. But my God, is this exactly how Berserk was supposed to be animated?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so speaking of the animation.
Yes.
When I first started watching it, I thought like my phone resolution was way down.
You thought it was like my quality's not that good, and also like is my brightness not high enough kind of thing? And
this show is drowning in film grain.
100%. It's kind of interesting because I'm like, I wonder if that is a artistic choice, or if that's like, oh, they didn't have like the editing budget to make it look as like polished as possible.
It's definitely an artistic choice. Like they're like adding this effect to it to make it look like a 90s anime.
It looks like 90s as hell.
It looks like you're watching a VHS.
Yeah.
And at first
it looks like a JJK memory.
Yeah,
when they did that thing in like season 2 where it was like, oh, Chozo was eating lunch with like Yuji and shit.
Yeah. I just fucking
I hate that it has to be fondled by its dick area, by its goddamn dick area.
I know, it's got a little dick action going on. Hold on. I'm just going to do this real quick because I'm so close to finishing it.
Well, I mean, you still have an entire energy ball you have to shove into its mouth.
Hardly.
Does that clip into its wings?
Yeah, allegedly.
Wow. Now I understand why Danny never builds Gunpla, because
it's exhausting.
Yeah, this has been a tough watch at best.
It's a pain. It's like, I don't know.
I'm thinking in my 30s I'm gonna get into Gunpla. If I don't get into if
you don't get into the
if Chat vetoes drums, I think I'm gonna get into Gunpla here. Oh my god.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, he's floating. He be floating, not solidly. I'll tell you that right now. But
there we go.
Okay.
There he is.
Not heavily augmentable. He's definitely. Man, I don't love that he just has to be. He has to be gripped by his general dick area, but he does look sick.
There is yours.
He does look sick. Well, where's the first ball?
You do the rest.
I do the rest. Okay, I mean,
I'm gonna talk about Cleavatess.
Give me the objectively easiest part.
But yeah, so it's definitely like doing the effect on purpose. It looks like you're watching like an old VHS of an anime.
Yeah.
And it does nail it. Like the blood looks like 90s anime blood, where it's a little bit pink.
Yep.
And like
blood sprays back in the day for anime used to be like it was like you could see it was like a Dexter scene where it was like you would see it like pop out of somebody's neck super hard kind of thing.
Yeah, the blood looks great. It is unbelievably dark. but in that way that like all anime used to be crazy dark.
Yeah, before we got like brain rotted to hell and back, like it was like, oh, like we didn't need like strobing colors to keep us interested kind of thing. And it was like, oh, it was kind of nice. I was like watching it and I was like, I like this artistic choice, but like, and then like when people are like loading up their like red weapon beam powers, it gets super bright when they do that. And it's like, ooh, what a cool way to like not only show that this is like humanity's hope, like these weapons are humanity's hope, but also like pop off like what those like attacks look like on the screen.
Yeah, so for like context too, Cleavatess, at least the first 12 minutes, is very Berserk-esque. They kind of speed run the Eclipse.
Yes.
Where it's like this band of like medieval warriors are getting together to go hunt one of the 4 like primal beasts.
Yeah.
That fucking, you know, are ruling the land or whatever.
There's basically like, there's this one continent and everything beyond the confines of this one continent is black. And it's because in the north, south, east, and west is like one individual beast who rules over like everything beyond the boundaries of their country.
Yeah, exactly. And so they're hunting one of them. His design is so sick.
It is. He looks like he looks like a Pokemon, eh?
Yeah, he does look like Pokemon. Cleavatess.
Like he looks like Cleavatess is a great Pokemon name. What's the fucking Zacian? No, not Zacian. What's the counter to Zacian? The sword one.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like whatever the fucking sword,
and shield legendary.
The shield legendary. But then give him fucking like Meruem tentacles, and he's just piecing up all these heroes. The kills are crazy. A guy tries to make a fucking ground dragon, and he loses control of the ground because Cleavatess just owns the fucking ground in his lair. So dope.
No, it was sick. I really loved everything I saw of it. We both stopped just because of like scheduling stuff.
I was watching it while eating breakfast this morning because Danny was like, "I'm watching it. It's good."
Yeah. So
you know what's rather interesting is people are not as hot on it as they maybe were at some point because it is currently sitting at a 7.86.
Crazy.
Yeah, people were really, really hot on it. You know what Tougen Anki's sitting on my anime list? Guess.
9.8.
9.8.
Yeah,
9.8. Yeah, it's
9.8.
9.7. You were close. 6.85.
High.
Probably better than it deserves if we're being entirely real here. And then the newest season of fucking Shield Heroes at a 7.19. And yet it's on season 4. People keep fucking watching it.
Dude, but this like, I mean, maybe it drops off. Maybe like, I haven't heard anything about like the writing or the characters, so maybe it's boring. But this looks so much like Mushoku Tensei without having to feel guilty for watching it.
Very fair. I also heard a thing that everyone liked is like all the characters are like older.
Cool.
Oh my god, its fucking mouth opens and then you shove this ball onto
Yeah, will he bite it?
Oh, you shove the energy ball onto its tongue.
There we go.
That's crazy, dog.
That's sick.
There
we go.
Yo, you ever consider that maybe Kaiba was in the right? You ever consider
Every
that
day.
Maybe, you ever
Every
consider
day.
that maybe Kaiba was just trying to run the goddamn card-based economy?
Yeah, you ever consider that Kaiba just big card game enthusiast?
Yeah,
like,
card game. And he's literally such a big card game enthusiast that he's willing to kill himself over this fucking card game. And this goddamn Egyptian terrorist child kept fucking destroying his empire.
It's my favorite fucking scene of any anime ever when Kaiba stands on a ledge and is like, "Do it, Yugi. The shockwave from the attack will kill me." And Yugi's like, whoa.
Dude, chill the fuck out.
I'm here trying to win $75 at this card game tournament. Like,
you crippled my grandfather. His medical bills are destroying me, please. You literally jumped out of a helicopter to get here. Just fucking unionize medical care. Yeah. Oh my god. But anyways, Cleavatess it's fun. It's very fun. Yeah. We're not entirely sure why they fight. I mean, it's kind of like the beginning of Sekiro where they fight against or the beginning of like Devil May Cry, you fight against the number one big bad at the beginning. They're like, oh, this is the first out of any of the like legendary beasts. Yeah. So I'm assuming they're gonna swing back and have to fight against that person at some point, like Cleavatess at some point, and they'll be the final boss.
Let me check out my anime list.
For what?
Just anything, just in general.
Dog, I honestly also still haven't cracked into Call of the Night Season 2 this season. There's been too much going on this season.
Frierin's number 1. Oh, this is all time. How do you do?
Go do the 3-line drop down and go to seasonal anime. Yeah.
Dun dun dun. What is Sono Bisque Doll Walk?
My Dress Up Darling.
I see.
Yeah. And then you know what's fucking crazy? What's been pissing me off?
What's fucking crazy?
The fragrant flower blooms with dignity.
Yeah.
And it's like an 8.71. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's a fucking masterpiece. And I was like, okay, finally, I have a little bit of time. I'll watch the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. It's not out yet. It's out in Japan. It doesn't serialize in America until like September 9th.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and so like it's technically like it's been coming out in Japan. They're on like episode like 8 or something in Japan, and I think people in Japan are like voting on my anime list or something, or people are somehow finding it. But everyone's like, "Oh my god, the show is a masterpiece!" And I'm like, "How the fuck are you watch? It's not on Netflix or Crunchyroll."
I wish they would list these under the English pronunciation.
Isn't that the most annoying part?
I don't know any of these shows are.
Yeah.
Tougen Anki is just under Cleavatess.
You have to go, oh yeah, Tougen Anki, yeah, there's 91,000 people watching.
Well, but these are also like, it's weird because the
Tougen Anki's not getting a second season. There's no fucking way.
You can't know that.
I have a feeling
Worse
I can know that.
anime have gotten second seasons.
What?
Windbreaker.
How dare. Windbreaker season 1 was like a 7.8.
I'm more excited to watch Tougen Anki.
I wonder what the lowest rating anime list, like anime on my anime list to ever get a second season was.
Probably like.
I'm fucking Blue Lock's gonna get a third season, so I feel like that deserves some recognition.
But this, like, half of it is by number of ratings.
Yeah.
Because Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is way below Tougen Anki, but it's sitting at like an 8.0.
Oh yeah, it's based on how many people are watching it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like if it's like 80,000 people, it's like that. That's how many people are watching it.
What's this one? Tate no Yusha. No, it's got like I don't know. It's like a medieval.
Oh
thing.
yeah, this is so that's the Shield Hero season 4.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right next to Dr. Stone.
God,
yeah, there's a lot going on this season.
there's a lot going on.
And fucking New Panty and Stocking is like way down here with the fucking. I think this is Rent a Girlfriend season 4. Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. It's all good.
All right. Well, that was Cleavatess.
Oh, that was Cleavatess. We'll have more on it later when we actually watch more of it.
Should we talk about Tougen Anki?
We should absolutely talk about Tougen Anki's best episode.
What do you mean?
Listen, I also am not a big fan of the fact that Tougen Anki's trying to be good right now. Because I was actually like, this episode was like actually kind of good.
Okay.
We're talking about episode, I don't know, fucking 7 or 8
Yeah,
or
7
some
or
shit.
8. It's the one where the guy fuses with his like blood sister.
His blood stand.
Yeah, his blood stand. Dude, it's funny because when he summons her, I had to scroll back, I had to rewind to be like, did he give her bigger tits?
The way those blood tits pressed up on him, something fierce, dog. So my first note is tentacle swinging crotch POV is wild. So the blonde woman starts like, she's like boxing against this fucking tentacle monster, and it grabs her by the ankle, and then the camera from that moment is just glued to her ankle, looking up at her snatch, and you're just watching this fucking ass bounce off the fucking ceiling, wall, and floor.
Dude, my first note was, this is actually upsettingly graphic.
Yeah.
Because after they just swing her around, and it's like POV, you are tied to her ankle.
Yeah.
It starts stomping on her face.
And it's just squelching her shit, dog.
And then it keeps cutting to just like a realistically graphic like shot of her face covered in blood.
Yeah.
And she's like half naked.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to stomping her.
It's like you really check in with the coward for 2 seconds. He's like, and then it's just more fucking foot to the face.
And I was just like, this is like I was almost like, I hope no one walks in on this. They're gonna think I'm watching like actual gore porn.
Like anime snuff porn.
Yeah.
It's like fucking crazy. So yeah, it was. Also the people who make the intro, their band's name. What do you think it is? Have you checked it?
No,
the people who make the
don't
intro.
even remember what the intro is.
Because it's not that good. The band name is Oral Cigarettes.
They're all oral.
As opposed to what, Danny, is the right fucking question.
Anal cigarettes.
I love you so much. Read my note. Read my exact note.
Jesus Christ.
I write a lot.
Yeah, but this is how I organize them.
Fair.
Nick's are just, every show is its own bullet point.
It's its own bullet point, yes.
And then he just keeps writing.
100%.
I do the show, and then I do bullet points for each note.
Yep.
Tougen Anki, tentacle swing crotch POV is wild. The band that makes the intro is called Oral Cigarettes, as opposed to the anal kind.
Same exact mind. Great toss. Great toss.
I wrote, why the fuck is this guy enrolled in this school?
Absolutely insane that he was like, I can't do anything. And then it was like, okay, I guess I'll go join the Oni, fight the people who killed my fucking, I guess the doctor that kept. I love the idea of an Oni doctor. Mm-hmm. I love the idea that there's like 4 Oni in this town and somehow that's enough to demand that there's an Oni specific physiologically trained doctor to treat them.
That's true.
Crazy.
I wrote, the Momotaro agency looks just like the Clockwork Orange gang from the neck down. There's a shot of them all
with the white pinstripe suits.
Yeah, there's a shot of them all like rolling up and like their heads were cut off so you couldn't see.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is just a Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, objectively better, I would say.
Yeah.
I've only ever gotten 15 minutes into Clockwork Orange. My buddy, we were all like super baked, and he was like, let's watch a Clockwork Orange. And then we got to the graphic rape scene that is like 12 minutes in, and I was like, hey, Family Guy would be sick. I had to be like, hey man, this is freaking me out. And it's like, no, this slow pan out of a woman being raped by 4 men on a fucking theater stage is gonna be great. It's gonna be great for your high experience. And I was like, can we just watch like fucking Brian Griffin be an annoying liberal and fucking Peter Griffin be a bad dad? Like that's all I need right now.
Yeah, that is an upsetting high choice for sure.
He smoked a lot more than I did.
I wrote, I get that his hair turned white from stress, but why'd he also get sick as fuck frosted tips?
Fair. You know what I've been thinking recently? Throwing a little sun in the hair. I think I'm aging. I think I'm saying a lot of things out loud today. I'm like, oh, that might be a quarter life crisis.
Don't dye your hair.
Not dye, a little sun in. You know, just a little lemon juice. You ever done like a little like you throw this little thing in, and then like if the sun hits your hair, it turns blonde.
I don't think that's gonna do you any favors.
I think it might do me a lot of favors, man.
I want to do that.
Have you considered this little like blonde tip action? I'm also seeing all these people, all these fucking youths online get ghost tips. It's like like people are dyeing under their hair. It's not they're not dyeing the tips of their hair. They're dyeing the base of their hair. It's like a ghost base or something like that.
Ghost tips.
It seems fucking very difficult.
Ghost tips. Step 1. This is not what I want.
Step 1, be under 25.
It's like
Step 2, live in Silver Lake. Fuck.
It's like tips to catching a ghost.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
EMF monitors.
Ghost tips.
The willingness.
These look sick.
Dude,
These
right?
look so dope. They're all on women. I haven't seen them on a guy.
I've only seen them on guys.
Oh, really? Ghost tips hair, men.
What massively different FYPs we have.
This looks bad on a guy.
Uh-huh.
He looks like a husky who's dirty.
Yeah, no, it looks good sometimes. When they do like blonde and you have like black hair or something, then you can like fluff it up and it's like, oh, like that being said, no, I guess people aren't like naturally platinum blonde. I was like, if you did like frosted tips the reverse way, but you'd need to be blonde to begin with.
All right. Tougen Anki.
Now I feel how you understand. I understand how you feel every time Yuji comes back on screen in JJK because I wanted this fucking Bokaru character to be the main character.
Yeah.
I was like, don't give this side character the best arc out of anyone we've interacted with yet, and then be like, okay, cool. By the way, he has this like sick fucking dance of the flower petals, Gatchiakuta-ass fucking blood ability. Never see him again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What?
His power is so fucking cool.
Yep.
I love that he like gets a transformation. Like it's cool that he like merges.
Oh, they done twinkified him. Like they put him in a fucking crop top and a fucking kimono.
Yeah. No, he got hot. He got yassified.
100%.
I love how they like, he like fuses with his blood stand to get this like Dante from Devil May Cry ass confidence.
Very fucking, was also wearing like a red like fucking ankle length jacket.
Also, anytime anyone goes, Blood Eclipse release, always hits.
It's like whenever they do it, I think, and this I always reference this fucking game even though I don't play it, Guilty Gear. It feels very Guilty Gear.
I was gonna say it feels like a PS2 Naruto game where they shout it and then it goes like what's that noise? They go, don't. You know, in Naruto?
No.
Oh, Naruto loves that sound that's like a bamboo shoot like
fountain
gun.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Blood Eclipse release,
yes.
and then you do a fucking quick time event to do the jutsu.
It feels like you should be like ripping a fucking Beyblade or something.
Yeah,
like not a lot of shows have that. Like, oh, everyone has the standard like quip that they have to say before they use a thing nowadays.
Yeah, I feel like the way of the like shouting your special move is kind of dying. Like JJK does do it. But I don't know, not like they don't go.
Not really.
They don't go full
Black Flash. They like kind of yell.
They go
sometimes.
Black Flash. They say Boogie Woogie kind of.
Yeah.
Does he say anything with his like shadow puppets?
You might just call them. Yeah, people really don't yell their moves out anymore.
Yeah.
Like, even Boruto, I feel like, no, Boruto doesn't do it. But it's also.
That's the power system.
But Boruto might be coming back. The Boruto anime might be coming back.
That's cool.
We'll leave that for news. I have a lot of news actually this week.
I do too. We have a big one.
There's a big one coming out for news here. But yeah, that's Tougen Anki. It was objectively fine. It was fun.
It's the best episode, you'd say.
I said, why did you tell the little girl the bad guys were gone and then initiate a boss battle?
Yeah.
It was like you see the main character be like, oh, we got them all. And then like she's like, come on out. And then you have to go fight the guy who literally just like blew up your teacher.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I'm excited for that fight.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
That'll be cool.
The fucking teacher's gonna get in. Like it's gonna be like, oh, they're fighting, and the teacher's gonna get in. Then he's just gonna like stop them. That guy's gonna run away
Or die.
Who?
Teacher.
The rollerblading teacher? No, he's Kakashi.
Yeah.
He can't die.
I
Maybe
guess
like
so.
the doctor might die.
There might be. I feel like there's gonna be like a Rengoku type.
Who would it be?
I don't know.
Bokaru?
Dude, you're lucky I remember the main character's powers and face.
I don't even remember. The only character's name I know right now is Bokaru because the last episode was around him. Everybody else is like fucking a wrist slit guy, main character, and then rollerblades.
Dude, I am like again. I don't recommend this show. It's not good.
6.85 is honestly fair for it.
Yeah, fair if not generous. Anytime someone shows off their new power, I'm like, let's fucking go. It's
kind of fun.
It's always hitting.
Yeah, it lends to so much creativity.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, cool. Like your blood can be whatever. You can have a fucking. You can make a giant blood sister. You can make a gun. You can make razor blades. You can make an umbrella and a cage. Like you can the teacher makes a goddamn army of people with bow and arrows.
That's what I love. Is it's always bullshit. Like it's not like Fire Force where they kind of try to
like it's
link
electromagnetism. It's like, what the fuck does that have to do with fire?
This one's like it's whatever. It's just goopy blood. Oh, I hate when they bite their thumb and then it's the thickest honey viscous blood.
Yeah, and it's like you have have you only ever drank electrolyte mix for every drink of water you've ever had in your life?
Yeah, I'm coagulating.
Have you ever heard the story of the guy who was in the desert? He was dying of dehydration in the desert and he wanted to end his life. And he sliced both of his wrists open so he would die, and then he fell asleep. He was so dehydrated he didn't bleed out.
Crazy.
And then he got found 12 hours later.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah. One of the craziest stories of all time.
The desert's a bad place.
No, it's you shouldn't live there.
Yeah,
I've been watching Naked and Afraid Apocalypse.
Nice.
Which is just Naked and Afraid, but it's 35 days and they put him in the worst place on earth.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not a big desert guy, personally.
I love watching Naked and Afraid after watching clips of Survivor where they're like, it's objectively a better experience,
Oh my
but
God,
it's still people being like,
Survivor, they're on a fucking paradise island in Fiji. They're like 12 miles from the Love Island villa.
they're on a very nice beach and they get to play games for rewards.
They also don't have to catch their food. They're just they are fed. Survivor is surviving social interactions.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. It's like, oh, are you popular enough or strong enough to win advantage in some of these? And then also, Survivor's so interesting because you don't want to be the most interesting, but you also don't want to be the worst guy. You just got to play the middle.
Do you ever watch Naked and Afraid of Love?
That was the dream I had last night.
Well, that's true.
I cooked up a gaming show and that was it.
It's a real show. It's a Naked and Afraid spinoff where they're all completely ass naked on the island, but looking for love, and it's kind of like Love Island.
Yeah.
The issue is they're not surviving.
Yeah.
I would watch Naked and Afraid of Love if they're also scrounging for their next meal.
That'd be really funny.
But this is literally Love Island, but no one gets to wear clothes.
But no one gets clothes. So it's like, hey, man, I know whether or not you like me based off of what he's doing.
Yeah.
I do love the idea because it happens occasionally because it's always a guy and a girl in Love Island, proper Love Island. And you're like, ooh, these two have chemistry. And it's like both of them would be like, oh, they talk about oh, I'm doing this for my wife. I'm doing this for my husband. And it's like, you just spent 21 days naked and alone with a woman in the fucking wilderness. And I'm like, at a certain point, you have 3 days for romance in Naked and Afraid. And then after that, there is a scent. There's a scent, and also you don't want to be burning calories like that.
Yeah, there's also just no libido when you're I can't wait for my next cricket.
Yeah. Maybe this mushroom's not poisonous. Yeah. I'm willing to find out right now.
Yeah.
Crazy. And that was Tougen Anki, guys.
Tougen Anki. What do you want to do next?
Can I bitch real quick?
For sure.
Kaiju number 8.
Can I read you my first note?
Yep.
why is this show at its best when Kaiju number 8 isn't in it?
Fair, very fair. Honestly, Reno makes a drastically more interesting character than Kafka does. Kafka's fun. I like Kafka.
You didn't like this episode? Is that what you're bitching about?
I did. It's not even that I didn't like this episode. Like, I can acknowledge the fact this was a fun episode. Like, Reno was sick. The entire ice suit is sick. I love the way it works. It looks cool. Like, I love a blue ass suit. Anything that covers your face, it looks like fucking. It looks like Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Any of that is dope. I was looking at, like, I had like 4 episodes to watch, and I was like, oh, there's Cleavatess. Cleavatess. There's Gatchiakuta. There's 2B Hero X. There's Danzadon. And I was like looking at all these shows that we're watching, and I was like, or the best way I can describe it is I was watching Kaiju number 8. I was struggling like to not fall asleep. When I finished Kaiju number 8, I was never tired again. I watched like 3 more episodes and I was never tired again. Yeah. Like I felt like I was like, and it was the first thing I watched. So I was like, usually I get more tired as the more anime I watch. First thing I watched was Kaiju number 8. Immediately popped over to 2B Hero X. Glued to the TV.
Yeah.
Glued to the TV.
That's so interesting because Kaiju number 8 is finally really good, I feel like. I just like care finally. I love the bit where Reno is his name?
Yeah.
Reno's friend is like
fucking god Fujitora? No, that's One Piece.
You could truly say any name. I have to agree.
That's it.
Where he goes, please wait. Don't leave me behind.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was so cool. I love the idea of him being like
admitting that he was happy, that like he was like slightly happy that like he wasn't able to bind to number 6.
Well, he gets saved by his friend. And he's like, fuck, I kind of hate how, like, I see the gap between us. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be, like, as far as he is.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. And just like, yeah, Kaiju number 8 is really good when it's, like, boots on the ground, like, everybody else working with their own, like, not power system, but, like, you know, tech system.
Yeah.
Because then Kaiju number 8 shows up, and it's like, when'd he get rocket feet?
Yeah,
like,
he's got fucking rocket-powered punches and like a scream that levels cities. And it's like, oh, that's sure. Yeah, of course. We know nothing about Kaiju number 8, so how the fuck can I say that that's not what he would be able to do?
There's just more desperation from, like, the SEAL team characters.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, I'm liking it now. Now, that being said, if anyone, you included, is like, Kaiju number 8 is the one I look forward to least this season... Asterisk, I'm not watching Sakamoto Days.
Oh, asterisk, I'm not watching Tougen Anki is what I was going to say, but yes, that as well.
I'm not going to argue with you. Like, it's not like I'm glued to my seat. It's more just I'm like, this is like Windbreaker, where I'm like, oh man, season 2 really picked it up.
Yeah, there's an improvement off season 1. Yeah, I mean, I literally wrote the most, like, basic notes. I literally just wrote, like, Reno fights a Honju, suit hurts him. And I was like, I wasn't even trying to write jokes because I was just, like, watching it like it was happening.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool. I was just, like, sitting there. I was, like, just letting it wash over me. And I was like, it's fun. I like seeing Reno's eyes, like, start to bleed. What's going on over there?
I have smoothie in my beard.
How
I'm
the fuck did you
socially?
get smoothie?
I'm fucked socially. We have to restart this.
I couldn't see it. This is gonna tank Robex's fucking. This is tanking Robex's stock.
50 minutes in, I find out I'm the smoothie beard.
God, we're 50 minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh my
we're
God.
cooking.
We have an amazing Digital Circus game that we. Oh no, we have an Epic game. I still haven't finished Epic.
Then do that first.
I have no incentive now. No one's gonna yell. No one's
Just
gonna yell at me.
finish it.
I know. But like,
it's good.
It is good. I was watching Amazing Digital Circus. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get me some of this.
We'll do the Amazing Digital Circus next week. We'll do Epic.
I'm so much hotter on Amazing Digital Circus than you are.
Oh yeah.
I like it so much more than you do.
Yeah.
I said I just feel passive about this show.
Kaiju.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm not like I don't dislike it, but I'm not like I'm not gonna fucking. You're never gonna hear me in the streets like banging like, oh my God, Kaiju number 8's the best show.
Yeah.
And I had a conversation with a friend of mine on his stream, Tracy Allen, a couple of days ago, weeks ago now. And he was like, oh, I think like Kaiju number 8's gonna surpass like Danzadon and Solo Leveling as like the #1 anime in the world. And I was like, that is
no.
I was like, it's insane to me that you would even think that. Because like even this season, Kaiju number 8 is.
I mean, Dandadan just is like bleeding creativity.
Oh yeah, Kaiju number 8 is number 5th in popularity behind Gatchiakuta, A Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, fucking Dress Up Darling, and Danzadon. Like I mean, like Gatchiakuta and Kaiju number 8 are neck and neck, but still.
Yeah.
I just never see this. I never see this being anything but the 4th best anime coming out this season.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And that almost like that. The reason I'm enjoying Tougen Anki more than I'm enjoying Kaiju number 8 is because Tougen Anki can be bad.
Yeah.
It can be bad. Like I'm like, oh, like I enjoy that it's bad. I like the bad.
Yeah.
Like I like that it's unabashed in its fan service. I like that the fucking blood is goopy as shit. I like that the characters are uninteresting to a level of like almost painful degree.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what bad thing Tougen Anki's gonna do next. Whereas Kaiju number 8 is only ever like just above mid. It just doesn't. It's missing a sauce of some kind.
That's what I was gonna say. You know what Tougen Anki is, or you know what Kaiju number 8 is? It's like an okay baked potato, like baked potato, sour cream chives.
Yeah.
Like I'd love bacon in here.
Yeah.
I'd love the other things that you put in a baked potato. Basically just bacon.
Yeah.
It's missing bacon. Yeah, we need fucking everything needs bacon.
Needs some
fucking
bacon.
Kaiju number 8 needs its goddamn bacon. All right, I want to talk about probably.
Should we do Gatchiakuta because it's not a big one?
Oh, we can talk about Gatchiakuta. Yeah.
Sure.
Big Rio episode for the dude. Can I show you something?
Big Rio episode.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's big for her.
Did we watch the same episode?
It's literally Rio showing Rudo around the fucking headquarters, and Rudo's shoving his face full of sweets.
Yeah. Isn't it for like a minute?
That's early. That's a lot of Rio. That's a lot of Rio comparatively to how much Rio we get throughout the story. Let's see. I want to
Have
show
you
you
heard about
something
her controversy?
about Rio's controversy.
Yeah, kinda.
She's not a real character.
Well,
How can she have controversy if she does not exist?
here, let me see if I can find a clip.
Okay. I was watching. I don't remember why. I was watching a YouTube video earlier today. And I saw one of the most aggressive thumbnails I've ever seen in my entire life.
Uh-oh.
And it was basically like it was somebody being like, "Oh, Gatchiakuta episode 8 breakdown in Hindi." And it was just the thumbnail was just a cutoff image of Rule 34 Rio.
Oh my God.
Like you could see that she was just taking like vicious back shots.
She's just like not in the episode.
Yeah, and like it was like 461 views. It was like Gatchiakuta episode 8 or 9. Yeah, it was Gatchiakuta episode 9 explained in Hindi or something like that. And it was oh my god. I've opened this video, and now I'm just getting a duet ad, the fucking dating app.
I can't find it, but there were just people like complaining that Rio is like too skinny in the anime.
Too skinny?
She's got like real deep, like emaciated hip bones in some shots.
Okay.
And it was just some dumb like
Discourse over that?
Yeah, some dumb discourse that was kind of fun.
It's an anime character.
It was like kind of the.
I mean, I get, like, yeah, she's
She
thin.
lives in Trash World,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, she lives in Trash World where they're like, hey, it's hard to grow food here.
Yeah.
And also it's an anime. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand like the whole, like, we need to be like supporting like as many like positive body images things here as possible. But like, I don't know if Gatchiakuta Trash World punk anime is exactly where we need to be setting the standard, right?
Oh, no, it wasn't like, oh, why is she unrealistically skinny? It's people being like, that's not hot.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh,
people wanting her to be hotter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So dumber. So
dumber.
So even
For
dumber.
sure dumber.
Good.
Yeah.
People want her to be like fucking like dummy.
Yeah,
thick.
people were like, why are you trying to make her ugly? And it was like, shut up, the internet.
Wild. No, fucking insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, so I don't know. There's not a lot going on in this episode. It's kind of fun. Like, I do love that this entire show is just kind of one big PSA for recycling.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, this show, kind of like how Superman, people were like, for a week, they were like, oh man, what would Superman do? Superman makes you want to be a better person. If the show makes one person like not throw something out, and they're like, "Oh man, Rudo would want me to keep using this," mission accomplished.
Yeah, true. I agree with that.
I love that. Also, everybody's able to like see through like him immediately. They're like explaining to him how his power works, and I'm like, "Oh, he's being seen for the first time." Like, that's why I think Rudo's such a fun character, because like I don't think Rudo's the most compellingly interesting character that's ever been written in anime, but like watching him understand that they're like, oh, there's people around him, and he's not thrown away. And he's kind of been found kind of thing is always an interesting dynamic to engage with.
Yeah, that is interesting, where his whole thing is like, I want to see the potential in trash. Mm-hmm. And now he finally gets people seeing the potential in him, which is sweet and cute.
Yeah. I also said I just love the dichotomy of characters. Like I love that there's like the baby.
I like the baby.
The baby coming out of nowhere, snatching some candy. The fucking like his like protector is like, hey, I'm so sorry about him, kind of thing. There's just such a massive dichotomy in characters. Like Zonka, I love the way that Zonka's voice lines are delivered because like Zonka is the least anime out of all of them. Like Zonka is just like, yeah. Like and not even like a fucking this is a drag kind of way. Like Zonka just kind of like talks quietly.
Yeah.
Like Shikamaru still talks loud, but he's like, man, what a drag.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, cool. But like Zonka actually just sounds like he's exhausted.
Yeah.
And then Engine's like, good job. And then he like perks up out of nowhere. And he's like, well, you know, us mediocre people need to find ways to be impressive as well.
Zonka looks like an actual dog man. Like, he looks like a basset hound of a man.
Zonka.
He's just got these like big ass puppy eyes. And he's so droopy. Like his face is so droopy.
I mean, he's definitely droopy. I don't know if I'm seeing dog man.
It's like a dog man. It's like a big basset hound of a man.
I mean, a basset hound is like a big. Is it because of the long earrings? Is that?
Yeah,
is that,
it's like the long ears and just his eyes. His eyes are so droopy.
Okay, you're looking at the manga. He definitely doesn't look like. I'd say they did a good job of like translating him between the anime and the manga. But, but like he's always usually squinting too.
Kinda.
Like I feel like because he's always like looking down on people. But like yeah, like in the anime, like I feel like he doesn't really look like a dog.
That's a dog.
Are you seeing a dog? Okay. You're wrong. That's dog adjacent.
Well, what's fun about this anime is that like every character you meet comes with like a really weird item, and you instinctively are like you see the baby character, and I'm like, what the fuck's that pacifier all about?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what does that do?
There's
you know,
one distinguishing item, and you're like, okay, cool. That thing turns into a fucking like M16 or something.
Yeah,
you're like cool.
What's that gonna do? And that's super exciting. I love when Naruto, like 3 episodes ago, like stumbles into a room and it's like 8 different cleaners, and you never get to see them. Like,
yeah, he's like, and I'm out.
Yeah.
What is cool though, if people are like, oh man, I hope we get to see them at some point. You do. Like even Baby is like a really big part of the manga. Like Baby's like the leader of a squad, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. This is as far as I am in the manga.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're on what, volume 4?
Yeah.
Oh, you need Which Hat Atelier too today. Why do you need that?
I'm gonna make a TikTok.
Okay, gotcha.
And I just need the diagram of the fucking
of the best power systems out there or something like that. I also love that they didn't demelanate Arca. That was a big note for me this episode.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because there was some like discourse over whether Jabber is like black.
Yeah.
Because some people think
Jabber's definitely drawn black in the manga.
I don't know. I
really?
mean, in the manga, I was always like, this might just be like a white dude with locks.
Dreads? Yeah, gotcha.
Like, and so I don't know, but yeah, there's discourse of like whether or not he's like light-skinned black or if he's just a white guy with like dreads.
Yeah.
And it definitely leans more towards him being black, especially considering like he's voiced by Zeno Robbins.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And like some content creators have been like, he talks with like what's it called, AAV?
Something like that.
Yeah, he talks with AAV, like African American vernacular. But yeah, it is funny to see that discourse. And then the leader of the cleaner shows up, and it's like, yeah, this is objectively a black man.
Yeah, 100%. So it's like, I guess like that is like, that's the thing is like, I do love about Gatchiakuta is like Gatchiakuta is such a symbol of like what, like A, punk culture in Japan, and like B, like just like how the younger generation like feels about including people of like different like races in their stories kind of thing. Like the punk culture of Japan is undoubtedly the most accepting part. And that's like a lot of people don't understand that about punk culture. Is like, it is by far and away the most accepting culture probably on earth. Like it's like all circles. Like if we're together, you like the music, you like the movement, that kind of thing, we stick together.
Right.
And then what are you doing?
I pulled this out. It seemed like it didn't need to be in there.
It definitely did not need to be in there. I think it comes with Secret Labs chairs, the 19 tools you need to build these 300-pound chairs. But no, it is really cool to see like prominent POC characters like involved in the story, and it makes sense like when you're like, oh, this is like the most punk manga made in a fucking decade.
Well, it also makes sense considering that this is like the apprentice to the Soul Eater and Fire Force mangaka.
Yeah,
because that dude for a long time was known for like having the best depictions of like melanated characters.
100%, yeah.
Where it's not like, you know, big ass lips and like caricatures.
Yeah, fucking Popo.
Yeah, like
shit like that.
Mr. Popo. It's like his manga not only have like great, like well-designed POC characters, but he'll also just have like a lot of just random like background or side characters that be POC, and like in a way where other anime or manga, it's like, oh, if we're adding a black character, like they gotta be like a big deal. And like this dude's just like, No, it's just like a diverse room.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like Killer Bee's got a rap and he's got to have lightning abilities. And it's like, why is it always a lightning abilities?
Yeah, but so yeah, it makes sense that like it feels like this mangaka inherited those really positive aspects from that dude.
And it's not like a part of like who they are as a character. It's just like, oh, they exist in this world. They look like this. That's the fucking end of it. And so like the dichotomy between Arca and Jabber in terms of like melanation kind of thing, I was like, oh, cool. So like that is probably how like the mangaka probably want a Jabber like animated like this.
Well, there's also the woman with the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of like,
well, not like I guess like kind of secretary. I don't remember. Like she like
she's
does
like the
assessments.
receptionist.
Yeah, like
right?
she does like the assessments of like your ability or whatever.
Yeah.
She's a sick character.
She's cool.
I love the fucking glasses on her. She's dope. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it's just kind of like a fun, like, hey, meet the cleaners ass episode.
Well, it's also like understanding Ruda's ability a little more. It's more that, in my opinion, where it's like, oh, he can't just pick something up and like turn it into a weapon. It's him seeing potential in beat up shitty items.
Something needs to be broken for him to be able to fix it. And then I love the idea. I love that it doesn't fade away until it served its purpose. I think it's one of the coolest like little small caveats of this entire universe where he's like, oh, like, hey, this lasts for as long as he needs it. Like as long as he's identified the purpose of what this could accomplish, like Griss's talisman not fading away until Ruda was safe. That's such a cool idea.
Yeah, I like that it's like the item's happy to have been of service.
Yeah.
Like to someone who appreciates it.
That's fucking, I love the show. And then like all the tags, this is like the graffiti didn't feel like a big part of it until this episode. And then the walking around Cleaner HQ and you see all the tags and I was like, oh, this makes it like the universe feel lived in a way that I've never really experienced. Because it's like, oh, like there's actual, like you can look at the walls and there's like actual real life, like graffiti and tags and all that. And you're like, it looks realistic and like, wow, what a hyper real, like weird yet realistic way to make a world like be shown to be lived in.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So yeah, Gatchiakuta has been sick. All right, you want to talk about dun. Did you like this episode? It's the rage bait episode. It's when Okarun rage baits Gigi into becoming Evil Eye and then beating his ass.
Yeah, I loved this episode.
Yeah?
This episode's awesome in the way that you were like a couple episodes ago, you were lying about this episode or another being like your favorite episode of Dandadan. And remember?
What do you mean?
And I was on your ass about it. You're like,
the Hayashi Band episode is still probably my favorite episode of Dandadan.
You're lying or
I
wrong.
wasn't lying about that.
This one I could see being a contender for like the best non-fight episode.
Okay.
It's just so fun.
Yeah.
He rage baits the Evil Eye.
Yeah.
Which is fun inherently and very cool. And I like Okarun. Like, this is a display of confidence we haven't really seen Okarun have outside of like, no, I will beat this guy. You know, like this is Okarun thinking on his feet and being like, I'm going to solve this puzzle and I'm going to do it confidently. And that was cool. I wrote like, this is the most authentic Dragon Ball experience I felt in decades. Where it's just Okarun being like, I'm way stronger than you, and I'm gonna kick your ass. And he's like,
fair,
and he's like, I'll beat your ass. And he's like, fine, but you can't fight anybody else until you fight me. And he's like, fine.
Yeah,
like,
and he's like, you said you were gonna kill anybody. He's like, I promised.
Yeah, like,
it's great.
So that shit's great. I wrote another generation of of Japanese children killed by epilepsy.
Which one? Which part?
This was such an epileptic episode.
The fucking impact frame of Okarun turning into like a fucking the Joker.
The whole first half where it's just purple and red flashing at your eyeballs.
And I love the idea of MHA trying to like dim their most important fight scenes to save the children, and then Dandadan coming on like directly after being like, "Fuck those kids."
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, we're R-rated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your epileptic children shouldn't be watching this in the first place, idiot.
But yeah, the fight was cool. Obviously, it was very like great impact frames. All that was sick. And yeah, I loved him like baiting Gigi's Evil Eye.
Yeah.
I wrote Minecraft.
Oh, Ludris? Yeah.
It's just a Minecraft man.
Yeah, it's so funny. The introduction of Ludris is so fucking left field, but it's also like that's just Dandadan as an experience. Yeah. Ludris is the most powerful being in the universe. Like,
I believe it.
It's established in the manga that he created nanoskin and can like basically do whatever the fuck he wants. And that entire running bit of Kappa and like translating for him, and he's just fucking wailing on shit in the corner. He's like, I mean, he says it's a privilege to be working with a beautiful woman. It's like, you have no idea what he's saying.
Yeah, like,
and then
he's
like, he yeets a pipe through the fucking window.
It's like, you don't know what he's saying.
You have no idea what this guy's up to.
But
we are ever closer to Kinta now that Nanoskin has been introduced. I'm so excited.
Dude, I saw like a trailer for Kinta like 3 weeks
Was it,
ago, and I keep waiting for him to come.
Was it the one where he's like doing the fucking like box and it's like with intelligence?
Yeah.
Slide on your block with a better, something like that. Fucking incredible. It's so good.
Dandadan's sick because it is obviously like a parody anime.
Yeah.
And it's funny how I was cool seeing like a Godzilla like Loch Ness monster show up. But Minecraft like fucked me up a little.
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
But I like how it's a parody anime that introduces these parodies as like key plot points that affect the story forever.
I'm kind of just now realizing that Ludris is a Minecraft joke. I literally.
How? It's so
the
obvious.
Square Man introduced a bunch of like you can make anything out of anything kind of. Yeah, I'm just now realizing
He
that's
looks like Minecraft.
Why it wasn't Steve? He had a weird fucking nose. Steve doesn't have a nose.
But like in My Hero, what?
If Steve has a nose, I'm gonna be really embarrassed.
He's a block.
I know he's a block, but I don't know if they put a nose out.
Like in My Hero Academia, there is a Godzilla hero. No nose?
No nose.
Huge.
He's got a bot. He's got a little dot. That's it.
You're like, I gotta see if he has a nose.
Jack Black. A penis.
Yeah. But yeah, you want a fucking Minecraft guy with a nose? You look up the Villager. Like,
oh, dude, they heavy on the nose, especially in the movie.
They put the penis in nose. Stop lowering
That
this.
was you. It's on your side. I can't believe how quick you blamed me.
There's two of us in here, and I didn't think it was me. What am I supposed to do?
I'm literally
idiot?
living my relationship with Dorothy in a different room.
But no, what? Like in My Hero, there is a Godzilla guy, and he.
What a good bit! What a good bit! Please. Welcome to Otakus Anonymous. We're smaller than ever.
In My Hero, there's a Godzilla hero.
It's like we're guys at a swim-up bar.
But there's a Godzilla hero, and it's just like a gag for like one joke. And in this, larger
Sharks! Grab my hand!
It's funny because that joke works from none of these angles except your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes. We are both definitely very identifiable through our table here.
But
Find the spot. Now I feel like I'm living out your relationship in a different room. Please, I don't know how long the cords are. Please, Daddy, no.
But we're doing the rest like this.
I'm like the cat. I'm like the fucking cat meme of like, please hold on.
But I like that the Loudress or whatever fucking introduces his technology and he's this character, and I assume it's gonna like make an impact on the show. Like every gag bit is actually like they're like, no, this is part of the world. We said it's part of the world. It's staying here. You know.
Let me just set up my camera here, please. It goes higher.
Nick, please.
The arm, the boom arms, they don't go down. Wow. Shout out to Secret Labs tables. We're really showing off what this table can accomplish today.
We should have did this on the first episode that we got this.
100%. For those of you who are audio only, me and Danny's just been slowly lifting the table higher and higher.
I love this.
It's a standing table. This is great. Anyways, so we're now going to be introduced here in the next episode to my favorite character of the entire manga, Vamala.
Vamala Harris?
Vamala, we did it, Joe. Okarun, we did it.
We got a Pokemon Go to
get your balls back.
The balls show up.
Yeah, the balls show up. It's got to do with Vamala. We're about to do a big alien arc. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Nice.
It's like, I think the upcoming arc is the best arc in Dandadan pretty easily. And I'm very excited about it. This whole ass invasion. It's fucking sick. But yeah, that's it for Dandadan. Should we get to Tubi Hero X?
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's weird.
The more X we get, the better. Also, speaking of killing children, my God, every time X snaps, it's like I'm living a epilepsy fucking simulator.
Yeah, I like how to get down off of the bridge. He's like breaking his fall by
He's
changing
snapping
dimensions.
his way down. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I was like, how does this helping him? I feel like he's just emoting. I feel like he's actually just dunking on idiots.
I wrote the puppet imagery is awesome when we're seeing Nice's backstory and he's doing this like ballet puppet dance.
Yes.
Of how he was always
And he's
manipulated by
being,
this guy.
well, yeah, I think you hit a reset button.
Yeah, I hit the wrong one.
gotta go back. He's
go
being
up.
pulled in all directions.
Yeah.
I can barely see you. Is this as high as it goes? Oh my God, we're doing under. welcome to Under the Table. Welcome to Under the Table, the podcast. Is that it? That's Max.
Welcome to the table down under.
The piece of paper. I gotta move the piece of paper. All right, perfect. Now I can see you.
This is where we're allowed to say our hot takes.
Welcome to All Anime is Bad Corner.
Fuck. We should do a
Oh, your arm doesn't go. My arm. I got movement down here, dog.
fucking let's go.
Huge.
We should do a segment called Under the Desk
Under the Desk is a great segment.
where we give hot takes. Our whole podcast is pretty like unlikable though, so it would need to be something else.
We could give. I mean, we could rate people's hot takes. Or something like that. Okay, so on Anime IRL this last weekend, we did a real good game show. Probably the best that we've ever cracked the code on.
Oh, yeah?
And basically, Richard sent out a bunch of hot takes to people, and we had 4 pieces of hot chicken, like ascendingly hot chicken in front of us, and we had to try and guess what was like the hot take that people agreed with the most. So it was like,
that's fun.
Okarun's a bad character, and it would be like, oh, yes or no, and like if you got it wrong, you'd be like, oh, like I feel like most people said no, and if you like said yes, you'd have to eat one of your pieces of hot chicken.
Right.
That's us, but we're ranking people's hot takes.
That's fun.
I
We
know.
would need people to send in hot takes. I feel like we should
We have Stank collect hot takes.
we should source it through like YouTube though, because sometimes we struggle just to get fucking
Love letters. Well, that's fair.
from-
That's fair. But we can get it through the Discord here. But we could also we could rate other people's hot takes or something. Like we like found this
Isn't
hot
that
take.
what you just said?
What?
Isn't
No,
that what
like
you're
instead
just
of our
pitching?
fans, we're like,
Oh, yeah.
getting.
It could be that.
Through community posts.
Yeah, community
Gotcha,
post. What's
gotcha,
an
gotcha.
anime hot take? Dude, the Escape Pod had a. I love them. I know I've mentioned them a lot today. I've been trying to hold back.
Too much, Andrew.
They're my second favorite podcast.
As opposed to
And they're successful.
The movie pick people. What's
I like the Weekly Planet.
That's
yeah,
okay,
they're
yeah.
Australian though,
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
makes everything they say funnier.
Yeah, that is. It's funny because like they're on the wrong side of the world. They're
Yeah.
upside down. You
They're
know?
upside down.
And there's all the blood's running to their head. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Has anybody figured this out?
There we go.
That
You
was pretty
found
good.
it. You found
Yeah.
it.
I don't know where I was going in the beginning.
All right, should we just run it real quick? I have a little mini game kind of for you.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Welcome to Under the Desk. There's bops. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if there's ever an earthquake, I'm getting under this thing.
We should get like sand to like intermittently have like like it's fuck. Jeez.
I punched it, do I?
Like we're being shelled,
Yeah.
like shaken, like like through the floorboards.
Hello? Welcome to Under the Desk. Me and Danny just realized we have a standing desk and we're making a new game out of it. So, Danny, you have an Omnitrix that allows you to turn into 5 anime characters. Who are you choosing and why?
Gah.
I'll tell you right now who I got. Give me Gremmy from Bleach. He's got something known as the, oh God, what is it? It's something, he's got the V shrift. It allows him to make whatever he wants. He's just a reality warper. He can just turn people's bones into cookies if he wants. That's my Alien X.
Give me Light Yagami.
Okay, but do you get the Death Note or do you just get his intelligence?
You know, never mind. Give me L.
Okay.
Give me L. He's my gray matter,
Okay.
right? He's when I need to figure something out real quick.
I didn't think about like doing different parts of your body. Like, oh, I need a smart guy. I need a strong guy. I need a fast guy. And that's literally what the Omnitrix is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Gremmy, that's my Alien X. I've gotten that out of the way. Intelligence-wise, let me load up Bulma. I'm locking in Bulma 100% because like, oh, I'm making a time machine. Oh, I'm rebuilding the entire world. Oh, I'm taking. You think Vegeta's packing?
Absolutely. It's too short not to be.
As someone who could attest, there's no way. I'm thinking Vegeta's 4 inches max.
What does this have to do with your Omnitrix?
I was gonna say I'm just trying to.
So you can be Bulma to fuck Vegeta?
fucking A right, dude. You think
That's my Omnitrix. I'm picking these different women so I can fuck their
so
husbands.
I can take all their husbands. What do you think's bigger, Vegeta's dick or the space of his receding hairline? Wagyu didn't like that one.
It's like, have you ever seen where people are like, they measure the length of their dick by like how far above it goes their belly button?
No, I use iPhone above your belly button. I'm sorry. What?
I mean,
Above? We're doing below the desk. What are we? My belly button is my desk.
Bulma walks in on Vegeta, and he's like measuring it in his widow's peak.
I use iPhone 7s. That was the perfect time.
He's like, the base starts at the eyebrow.
Measure from the back of the balls. I can feel it. It's there.
He's just like, I'm Super Vegeta. I'm Super Vegeta.
At 100 times gravity, it's easier to break your own ribs. Yeah, give me Bulma for brain.
You know what's funny about Bulma opposed to L for the intelligence stat? Bulma's an engineer. I don't think she can solve a murder. L can solve a crime. I don't think he can engineer anything.
How many crimes you try? You're 100% right. You're absolutely spot on. Yeah. How many crimes are you trying to solve? How many things am I trying to build is the real question.
That's so interesting.
Time machine.
That's so true because me, Danny Motta, would benefit more from building shit than
100%.
solving crimes.
Also, L, that's not monetizable intelligence.
Yeah.
Like, that's not like I'm making capsule corps. Oh, well, if you have the death note, of course, you can like threaten people and shit. I'm making capsule. You want the world's smallest car to fit in a little pill?
I guess so.
Do you know how much people would pay for that to be able to carry your car around with you? Billions of dollars. Billions.
That's true.
100%. Imagine, you know, funny. It would be. I would be a domestic terrorist. If Capsule Corps existed, I would be a domestic terrorist.
I don't like you under the desk.
Do you know the threat a car and a pill possesses to every single person who's within throwing range of me? What the fuck? You're talking shit to me online or on the street. Someone's like, hey, nice shoes, idiot. Car to the face. What are we talking?
You're just Ant-Man.
100%.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
I'm unregulated. I'm unregulated Ant-Man.
I'm unregulated Ape-Man.
That's me.
But fucking when people do stuff like this, I feel like they always take like combat into consideration.
How often am I punching people?
I'm in no daily combat.
Never.
So you're right with Bulma. Give me who's fast? It's a fast guy.
Everyone is fast.
Everyone's fast.
Yeah. Fucking, I don't know. Gremmy's probably fast.
Stop talking about Grammy. I don't know what that is. That's one of the least sexy anime names.
Grammy's got to be up there for least sexy. Yeah. I'm telling you, people are they're gonna agree. It's the visionary. That's what it is. It's V. It's the V shrift.
Remember when they were talking about To Be Hero X? I forgot.
Yeah. Listen, Nice gets juiced. Oh wait, not Nice. Smile gets juiced.
Who else?
Dude, they blew the fuck up out of Smile.
Yo, you know what? Give me Alphonse Elric.
Why would you want to be the boy with no body?
First off, I'm just fucking omnitrixing into him.
Okay, fair.
I don't care what he looks or feels like on the inside. I'm turning to Alphonse Elric. It gives me alchemy.
Okay.
He's strong physically.
You can't really die.
Can't really die.
Yep.
He's like 4 arms.
Yes. Wait, what do you mean he's 4
He's
arms?
like, well, I guess he's more like Diamond Head to Ben. He's like the strong one.
You have so much Ben 10 knowledge. You're far beyond me in terms of Ben 10.
Ben 10's hot.
In terms of in the streets?
The popularity.
Okay. It's like, okay, cool.
We're under the desk.
Yeah, dude, it's all takes are safe here. We can't be held accountable for anything. That's out. We're maxed out, baby. We're maxed out. This is a standing desk. This is as high as one would stand.
All right, should we talk about To Be Hero X then?
Okay.
More?
Are we done? Are we done omnitrixing?
You want to go more?
No, we can be done omnitrixing. But
Do you have another?
That means, 100% I got another.
Do another.
Give me Minato for speed.
That's good.
I want to be able to teleport.
That's a good one. And you get a bunch of jutsus.
Oh, man. I would also be a domestic terrorist if I could teleport, but only for money.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd leave. There'd be a kunai in every bank in the fucking world.
Yeah,
I'd be
calling card.
I'd be popping in, grabbing up a bunch of cash and running away.
Yeah.
I've been watching Banshee recently, the Anthony Starr vehicle, the Cinemax, and they're planning a big heist. And man, I want to see $10 million in cash. Yeah. Oh, I want to slap it to see what sound it would make.
You ever see like?
Oh, did you buy the Powerball? Did you buy the Powerball, Danny? It's at $1.1 billion.
No, I don't buy Powerball.
Why?
It's that much because no one ever wins it.
Somebody's gonna win it. It's gonna be fucking me, Dan. Yeah. What would you do? What would you do with $1 billion?
$1 billion?
Would you still make content?
Probably kill somebody.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Probably get away with
a
one
goddamn
murder.
capsule car.
Yeah, I'd probably I'd form an elite crack squad of civilized units, and I don't know, like kill a politician or something.
100%. Just buy the government out. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, true. I'd fucking change. I'd lobby towards other things.
I feel like if you got $1 billion, your lifestyle would barely change. I feel like you'd still have your same car, and you would just have $1 billion more about. So you would have $1 billion more, and then you would just still make fucking She-Ra edits.
Yeah, it'd be identical.
You would film one less video a week, I feel like.
Yeah, probably. I'd just have all the games. I'd have all the fight sticks.
You already have all the fight sticks.
I know. I can find. I'd buy out a company to exclusively make me Pokeballs that no one else can have.
You could do that. You're just describing a 3D printer.
Well,
that's it.
But I buy the patents.
Okay, you know, so nobody else gets dragged. You become the Pokeball like monopoly.
I'd be like that piece of shit dude who has like a Wu-Tang Clan album.
Oh, Martin Shkreli?
Yeah,
you mean Martin Shkreli of Pokemon Balls?
Yeah, he has one Wu-Tang Clan album no one will ever get to hear. He made them make him his own album.
Yeah, I love the idea of just like somebody be like, it's like Wolf Rain, but for Pokeballs. Everything changed when Danny Motta won the Powerball. I love the idea of it's like in the actual Pokemon universe, it's just like you actually buy out the patent for Pokeballs, and it's just Pokemon running rampant because you're like, no, actually, I like this one as well. It's just it's your 3 millionth regular ball. That's another good one. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fun idea for a Pokemon universe. All right, that was Under the Desk, everyone. Round of applause.
As if you get to decide when we're above the desk.
You don't want to be above the desk. Papa. All right, Huge. Welcome back. We're tall again. No, hey there. No, please. Not between the desk.
So to be Hero X.
Yes.
What happened this episode? This episode like 21, I believe.
So this is the episode, the second episode of Dragon Boy versus Smile. Hey, what's up, man? From around here?
Yeah.
No. All right. I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas personally. You've been drinking vodka seltzers all day?
Meerkat or mole?
I'm more of a moral guy personally. I don't trust anything with eyes, functional eyes.
Yeah. No.
My bitch of an ex-wife had eyes.
Yeah. I'm the Meerkat from the whole just right over.
Oh, huge.
Yeah. Ran out of grubs. We're wondering if you had any grub.
No, we're dealing with a slight wasp nest infection right now. Yeah, they're starting to move underground.
That's tough. They'll get you.
No, they'll fucking get you. I was doing swim up bar. You were doing woodland animal, which makes a lot of sense considering your fucking current Wispin push.
Popped out of a hole.
Yeah, dude. Everyone buy your Wispin.
Buy a Wispin.
You're going to be wishing you had a Wispin in 2 weeks' time when we're all out of Wispins, dog.
That's a damn fact. So Smile gets creamed by X.
Smile gets creamed. Yeah. So Smile gets...
Anyway, should we talk about Tougen Anki again?
Yeah. Anyways, enough of this bullshit. Let's get back to Tougen Anki.
Smile gets infected by the juice.
The fear juice.
Yeah.
Turns into Motorcycle Helmet Man, which was dope as fuck.
That was rad. I like how people were like, Nice is down there fighting that thing. It's a guy in a motorcycle helmet.
It's a guy in a motorcycle helmet with a fucking Joker fucking lipstick smile painted onto him.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? Like, oh, it's the bad guy. I do love that it immediately gets set up that everyone's like, oh, that's the bad guy. And Dragon Boy's the good boy good guy for fighting against him. And then Dragon Boy turns into a fucking an ice elf from Solo Leveling.
Yeah, he does.
And I was like, okay, cool. So that's the bad guy now. Like, once the guy turns purple and his tattoos start glowing, bad guy. Easily.
Once a guy gets elf ears in an anime, that's the bad guy.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, it's weird.
We've demonized elves in anime.
I wonder if that has to do with like Japanese lore or something. Or I guess Chinese lore.
Elves being bad?
Yeah. Like maybe we see elves in like European folklore. They see elves as good or mischievous.
Because elves are absolutely like usually like an allegory for like the Aryan race or something, you know? Like they're like fucking like
sometimes
they're like blonde with blue eyes, like fair, like so pale they twinkle.
Yeah. I guess elves are like a different thing depending on where you look at it. But I just
I fuck with woodland elves, dog. I want the dark hair, like green-eyed elves. They're all like rangers. That's what I play in fucking MMORPGs. That's me, dog.
Fair.
We're back. We're so back.
Rats.
We're welcome to Above the Desk, where our takes are likable. How far is this going? My knees, please, Danny. My knees. Danny,
I
my
just
knee.
pressed a button.
Oh, I don't like cock level. I don't like cock level table.
You don't like over the cock?
I don't know, Danny. My knees. Danny, Danny, my knees. Danny. I was gonna like listen to Wagyu start whelping. Welcome to
Shark Tank.
I'm seeing too much of you. I don't like whole torso.
This is so much death.
This is baby level here. What are you trying to see if chat's big on
Chat likes any of this podcast episode?
Is chat big? Is that 49 or 69?
50.
Good. So they don't. Good to know. Yes. Good. I said, why is everyone the worst around frozen legs? Because we got the lore unpack of fucking Dragon Boy's parents actively trying to drown him.
Yeah.
What about frozen legs makes everyone an asshole in this universe?
I don't know. They don't like him.
No.
I like that Dragon Boy's whole thing is that he was bullied mercilessly
By
and
everyone?
abused. Bullied and abused, and that his ability is like, I take abuse and give it back.
I didn't even put two and two together on that.
Yeah.
God, you're a genius.
Yeah.
No wonder you talk about the fucking overtures of Epic the Musical repeating themselves with the gorilla shows up for 19th time. I don't fucking know.
No one's making you do this bit.
It explains to me why you were able to make like one or two episodes or like one or two songs of Epic the Musical into half-hour episodes because wow, you put two and two together like crazy. That makes so much sense. He takes everyone's flack and he sends it back at them, which is the most broken ability there can be, mind you.
It's pretty good.
The only person who was able to beat him was the guy who could turn him into a ball of paper.
Yeah, one of my notes was watching X crumble that guy must have been horrifying from Nice's perspective.
100%. You're like, oh, cool. I could be paper literally whenever.
Yeah.
Like, Nice is like, I want to be X one day. And it's like, well, probably not. Because that guy just turned him into refuse.
So it's not just that he's changing the art style. He's like taking him to like a different dimension entirely. Yeah, because he fucking like...
He's a reality warper. And I think they're showing that he's a reality warper by like doing different animation.
Yeah, well, it was interesting that he's a reality warper. Because at first I thought he was literally just jumping between two realities. But when he crumbles that dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I think he can literally do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
and
he's like Gear 5.
That's the guy who's God. Like that is like, they're talking about like, being afraid that the guy at the top is God. The guy who got reality warping abilities is God.
Yeah.
In a world where everyone is either punch or be punched, the guy who can turn you into an abstract concept is God.
Yeah, that might as well be God. At one point, Nice shows up with a vial, right? A vial of fear.
Yeah.
And Smile goes, what was that? What was in that vial? And I just wrote, goose semen.
I love Dragon Boy being like, was that fucking goose semen?
Feel it?
You know why I go to the lakes at night when it's cold? Because there's no goose.
There's no gooses.
How did you know the goose is my weakness? The goose goo? Putting the goo in goose? Yeah.
I like that at one point Smile is like, or Nice is like, oh fuck, and Smile's like, I've handled worse than goo before.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're just like black goo, and it's like, no, that's fear.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool that fear works as like this virus that if it even touches you, it's just like immediately.
Well, I think that's because he infected
Dragon Boy?
Dragon Boy. Because
Who's
Dragon
able to
Boy's
like
thing,
repel the damage?
yeah, he like repels shit. So
Yeah.
I was like, I like that Nice creates patient zero
Yeah.
for like spreading this. Like that's, I could be wrong, but I like the idea that like the writers establish this character who takes abuse and dishes it back out.
Yeah.
Nice sticks him with this like virus, and then it goes out of control because he stuck that specific guy.
Do you think this is all why Nice kills himself? Like, because he like feels responsible for killing Smile?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because I've been like trying to figure out like, oh, the whole season I was like, why is Nice gonna kill himself? Because like, was it because he was caught when he was like trying to battle against Ghostblade and all that? But then they like swept that under the rug. And then like Nice is like, but they never bring up the fact that like, oh, Nice disappears for a couple of months when they're like training up the new guy to be Nice. But they never bring up the fact like, oh, remember when you were fighting against that fucking blob monster in Dragon Boy? Like Dragon Boy is never mentioned in Nice's timeline, which I find interesting. Right?
We don't know though.
Yeah.
Maybe if you go back, they mentioned Dragon Boy. Like maybe we just didn't notice.
That'd be cool.
But we also don't know why Moon gets killed.
Yes.
Still-
And Isol is like maybe not, or like I don't know where Isol, like what Isol's up to right now.
Yeah, I also don't remember like where he
Like
ended up.
I don't think he died, but like we haven't seen him since that whole blowout with like at the alien area with like fucking Loli and all them.
Yeah. At one point, I think Dragon Boy goes, "Eat fear, bitch."
Which I literally wrote the exact. I said, "Eat fear, bitch" is a bar.
Yeah, I wrote. So this is the peak they've been talking about.
100%. Like it's Jesse Pinkman living as a fucking superhero that gets abused. 100%.
Love Dragon Boy doing doing a Bugs Bunny getaway and being shocked when it didn't work.
Oh, him like seeing him turn into into a fear monster, and he's like, "Well, all right, yeah."
He starts like whistling and walking away, and then when it doesn't work, he's not prepared.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "What do you mean you're grabbing me, the guy I just turned into a fear monster?"
And those are my notes. It was pretty sick. Yeah, I do think this is a massive contributor to Nice killing himself.
100%.
But also, it's interesting because then Nice ends up in the other universe.
What do you mean?
Well, so I don't think it's...
So you think that when
I think they're
X
two
snaps,
different universes.
You think that is they're different universes entirely?
I do think that.
Really?
I think it...
But we see him switch between very often. Like in the very beginning of the show, like remember when Nice is battling against the fucking like guy with the coin on his chest?
Yeah, well, it is weird that they change when other people are fighting. Like, that's strange. But it's also when he takes Nice into the like 3D universe, no one's around. Like no one's there.
Oh, no one's on the bridge?
Yeah.
Because he brings him up to the top of the suspension bridge and you don't see anybody on the bridge. That could either be an animation error or they were too far away to animate or something like that.
Maybe, yeah. It seemed to me like it's like a different place entirely. I don't think Moon was a bad guy, but we won't know until later. So,
Moon being a bad person? That's crazy.
it's new Isol that killed Moon.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, old Isol is gone.
Yeah. Goose Seaman.
Good.
Yeah, no
Cool.
theories.
All right. Well, I'm very excited for. Like, listen, I'm most excited for Tuba Hero X every single week. Like that is the show I'm like. It's like that, and then Danzidon very close neck and neck. I just love Danzidon. I think it's like a fun ass show. But like Tuba Hero X is the most compelling plot, which is probably mostly because it's in the second part of its first season right now, and everything else is like, oh, we're like setting shit up, like we're building out. But should we talk about our main event?
Oh, so Nick finished. So Nick finished watching The Amazing Digital Circus. He's caught up to episode 6.
And so are you, technically, because you did your reaction, what, like a week ago? Something like that?
Like whenever it came out, like 2 weeks ago or something.
And so Danny, everyone was like, oh my God, Danny, you need to watch episode 6. It's so incredible at ColossalCon. So he went back home, did his reaction. And I have now caught up because everyone was like, oh my God, it's so good at Danny. I was like, I need to pop into this fucking show. Wow. I have a lot of feelings.
Okay.
I have a lot of feelings. You told me that episode 3 and episode 6 were uniquely good episodes amongst the flock of all the other episodes.
Yeah.
I think episode 3 is a clear and definitive upgrade in quality. I think everything else is very good. I'm hotter on Amazing Digital Circus than Danny is. But I think 3 is like almost a perfect episode of content.
Yeah.
I don't think 6 is a uniquely big uptick in terms of quality.
Really?
I feel the same way about episode 6. It's longer than all the other. It's like 33 minutes. All the other are like 25. I think it's longer. I don't think it's a uniquely better experience than any of the other episodes.
Interesting.
Now, that's not me saying that this episode's not good.
Yeah.
I'm saying all of the episodes of Amazing Digital Circus to me are like a 9.2.
Yeah.
Episode 3 is like a 9.7. This, like, it just didn't feel different to me. It's just like, oh, we're focused on Jax now as opposed to other characters who I find equally, if not more interesting than Jax.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Well, because I really didn't see this trajectory for Jax going there because, like,
Really?
I thought Jax was like an Ed and Eddie type character.
Gotcha.
Where like Ed, did you ever watch that show?
Yes.
Where like Eddie is an asshole and a terrible friend and he's constantly mean to his friends. But you're like, it's a comedy and he's the main character. And so like no one's really meant to take it seriously. Like Eddie's never going to say something to Double D that Double D is going to like have a depressive episode over, you know?
Remember when they like kind of revealed that Double D's like a girl and that was like a real big issue?
I don't. No.
No, you don't? There's an episode I feel like where Eddie was like specifically very mean to Double D or something.
I don't know.
I vaguely remember Double D being very upset about. Where are we going?
Here.
Okay,
I
just
guess.
here, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That they're very like Double D's very upset about it. That's all I remember.
I don't know. Maybe the premise of the Ed and Eddie movie is that the Eds did something like unbelievably horrific. and the whole town hates their guts for it, but you never find out what they did.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is good. And then we meet Eddie's brother, and he's like an actually like abusive asshole, and they all see that, and they're like, whoa, like
makes a lot of sense.
This is
like,
dark.
Yeah, his brother's like the coolest kid around, but he's like just the worst to Eddie, and Eddie's trying to be like him.
Yeah. But anyway, like, so I thought Jax was that type of character where it's like, he's an asshole, but he's funny, and so like we get away with it, and anytime he's mean, people will like at worst just ignore him.
Yeah.
And so seeing them start to gradually like there's a scene in episode 6 where Gangle is like, Jax is gonna be mad.
That's their neck. Gangle.
Yeah, the ribbons.
The ribbon one.
Yeah. Where Gangle's like, Jax.
That's a hint for Nick's power ranking of the amazing digital circus characters later.
Yeah. But where Gangle's like, Jax is gonna be mad, and when he's mad, he makes it hurt, and this and that, and they're like,
that was crazy. That was crazy as fuck.
That's what I mean. I'm like, and then Zubul has like a sit down with Gangle and is like, hey, like, fuck that guy. Like, they really like break down Gangle's trauma over Jax and how they treat him, and I'm like, wow, it'd be like if Double D sat down with Ed and was like, I don't think we should talk to Eddie anymore. Like, that guy sucks. Like,
they're like, there was a really powerful moment where Zubul's like, oh, you are way too important and way too good of a person for him to be like controlling you when he's not even here.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big part where like Zubul's like, he's not even here.
Yeah, right.
Like, and it was like, this should not be something you're worrying about. Like, he shouldn't be able to affect you from a distance. Yeah. That's crazy.
I love the idea that like in all these other shows where there's like a funny asshole character, if they weren't in whatever situation they're stuck in, you still feel like they'd all be friends because they're like the ensemble, they're like the gang. The second they leave this circumstance, I feel like no one's ever talking to Jax again. Like,
100%.
They all, and that's like the twist for me. I like that he's on this like antagonist arc that I didn't see
you
coming.
kept talking about like, oh, they're giving like Jax actual character development. Oh, there's like a twist, and I was like, there's not really. I feel like it was like Jax kind of dug his heels in this episode, and I was like, oh, there was no big reveal of like, oh, why he's like this. Like, he was like, oh, everybody becomes like their caricature. Like, oh, Ragatha's the nice one, Gangle's the sad one, I'm the funny one.
Yeah.
And I love the idea of like somebody like Pomni trying to be like, oh, you're not funny.
Yeah.
Like, I like that try to reach out where like Pomni's like evil and they get along for a second, and Jax kind of opens up because it's like, oh, like Jax allows himself to be close to Pomni, but then immediately shuts it down after like Pomni tries to hug him or something like that. And there's like an immediate shutdown there where he's like, you see him like click back into like who he is.
That's my favorite part of like the whole show.
You like see him like looking at his hand kind of thing, and he's like, oh, I can't do this anymore.
Well, yeah, he's like, you know what, and then his like eyes dilate, and he like goes back into his like little character model. It's like, this episode just like,
and especially with how eyes lead to abstraction in the universe, I thought that was a really cool bit as well.
Well, that's like him disassociating, and I think as like a countermeasure to abstraction, like where I think he's like, oh, if we leave our archetypes, that's what causes us to abstract.
Yeah.
I'm starting to leave it. I need to like snap back into it. So yeah, it's just every other episode when they try to get like deep or like really explain, like get into like the psychology of the characters.
Yeah.
It's not that I think it's like not well done, but it's always been something where I'm like, I've seen this before.
Gotcha.
From other shows. Episode 6 to me is the most unique execution of them like diving into these types of characters and like these types of like mental distresses.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like I don't like I'm fine on Jax as a character. I think he's like, I'm like in the beginning I was like, is Jax the best or is he the worst? Like, and he's like trying to be funny, and I'm like, I like and we had this conversation, and I'm like, oh, like they're just running around doing shit, right? And I was like, well, life is kind of just running around doing shit. And he's actively ruining it for everyone else. And I liked watching everybody rally against it. And then there's like these kind of underlying things where he's talking about like being friends, and like he's talking about Ragatha, and like the concept of friends keeps being brought up. And I think they're talking about Kaufmo. Like I think Jax and Kaufmo are really close because like Jax has a lot of like focus on Kaufmo as a character, and then the maid dress thing really like threw him off. And I was like, oh, is Jax like possibly like queer or something like that. I was like, oh, he like felt like there was this like weird connection to the maid dress thing, or is he just embarrassed? Like, and I was like, oh, like the maid dress thing's kind of funny, so like why would he be upset about that? So like there's like, I feel like they're building something up for Jax. This episode didn't feel like, oh, they've done it. Like it's been built out for me. I thought, ironically, this episode was bigger for Ragatha and Kinger than anybody. Episode 6, that is. So
That's crazy.
There's the loser corner, right? And they did this really cool thing where Ragatha, like so my number one note is from the episode here is I said trying to keep yourself. Wait, no. I said, oh, there's one of the best. The writers from the show need to be applauded.
Yeah.
They're so fucking funny. There was like, Kane gets upset at them because like they don't like his adventures anymore and just drops a bunch of guns and he's like, one of them goes, well, it feels a little aimless. And he goes, use the sights.
Yeah.
I couldn't write a joke that funny if you gave me 10 years.
Well, that's my other thing is episode 6 is uniquely funny.
Yes.
Like there are good bits and I love the side characters of Amazing Digital Circus.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 6 is relentlessly funny.
Disappearing Man is also an S tier joke.
Yeah, that's
like,
great.
Ming also like at the ending of the favorite character awards, he's like, it's me. And then he's like, I misread it. It's Ming. And then Ming walks out. He's like, you shouldn't have claimed it. You made us both look like fools. Fucking incredible. Like Disappearing Man, Ming also got it. Like makes an ass out of you and Ming. Yeah. So good. But there's this scene here where Ragatha and Kinger are down in the loser corner. And the loser corner is really dark. And like you see Kinger start to talk to Ragatha, and like Kinger is like locked in, like having this conversation, like not being crazy, popping his eye off or anything like that. And it took me a second. Like I was like 10, 15 seconds in. I was like, oh, the room's dark. So I was like, oh, so like Kinger's like locked in because like, and it's like you had to remember that. You had to remember that like the dark like soothes Kinger because of the connection he had to his wife. And then like he's having this conversation with Ragatha. And my specific note was like, ooh, I don't like how much I'm seeing myself in Ragatha right now.
Yeah.
Because it was like Ragatha being like, oh, I need all these people to like me. I'm trying to like, and then like, I feel as though like if I'm too much myself or like not myself, people like float away from me kind of thing. And I was like, ooh, I'm hearing a lot of things I feel in a character I don't like.
Yeah.
And I was like, good. So I'm starting to feel reflection in the character that I don't like. And I was like, that might be an allegory for my own experience.
That's so interesting. I've been seeing online that Ragatha is like people's least favorite character, and some people like hate Ragatha.
That's the thing. That's what to me makes her such an interesting character.
I think everyone
Fine.
else is a dick except Ragatha.
That's the thing is though, it's like but she's not interesting. Like she doesn't have a thing, right?
Yeah, she's not like my favorite.
Oh, I don't hate Ragatha. That's
gotcha.
When I say don't like, I'm like, oh, she's like on the bottom half of characters.
Yeah. I think I like Ragatha in terms of like that she's a nice person. Like I think everyone else in the show, and including the writer and including the audience, are all like they want to look into Ragatha's niceness and really impress upon her that like you're just being fake. Like why don't you lash out for once? This and that, and it's like, hey. If you would all stop being dicks to Ragatha, she wouldn't need to lash out. Like,
fair,
it's this weird thing where they're like, oh, we're assholes. Like, why aren't you lashing out at us? And it's like, hey, I'm just trying to be like a civilized person. Like, the fact that you suck and you're being mean to me about it is not like a criticism of me.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm annoyed at like the Ragatha backlash.
Yeah.
I think it's like, people are just too, I don't know. They're like trying to find faults in someone who is like genuinely just trying to be nice and like inclusive of everybody else.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's an anxiety response from her end because she's like, oh, I only know like how to like appease like other people, the people around me, right? Like Ragatha believes like, oh, if she's anything but the nicest person she possibly could be, people won't like her. And then the irony is because she's trying to be nice, people are like, oh, you're not showing me who you are. Like, and that's why I think like there's such a cool dichotomy between what's happening in Loser Corner and then like Pomni and Jax's conversation, right? So like Kinger is being like, hey, listen, like you seem concerned with whether or not people like you, but like first and foremost, do you like you?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, you'll never be able to like feel their love. And this is like where I was like, oh my God, I'm seeing way too much of me in Ragatha, where I was like, oh, people won't be able to show you the love for you until you love yourself. Yeah. And then in the same side, like it's like, oh, cool. Pomni's like enjoying herself by leaning into an evil side thing. She's like twirling a gun, she's bouncing off Ricochet and all that. And so it's like, oh, they're trying to like establish that there's this line between like, hey, Ragatha, allow yourself to be yourself and don't worry about what everyone else thinks about yourself. But the weaponized version of that is Jax.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so like Ragatha and Jax exist as two sides of the same coin, where both of them are on the ends, where like Jax is like, I'm gonna be my archetype, and Ragatha's like, I'm gonna be an archetype, but that archetype is like appeasement. And because that like Zubul and Gangle.
You confused me.
I was close enough.
You got in my head.
Like Zubul and Gangle are like that middle ground, and like they're like the passive characters. And so like that's why I thought this episode was good. But you get a lot of this like it was like building out for Ragatha. It's not a big Zubul episode. It's not a big Gangle episode. It's not even a big Pomni episode.
Well, I think people are like, it's a Jax episode.
Yeah.
But what I like about this episode is every character gives me a unique, high-quality moment.
Yeah.
Whereas every other episode, it feels like it's like, oh, here's like the main event of the episode, and then everything else is like characters kind of dicking around.
Yeah, we're gonna squirt fucking stupid sauce in Ragatha's eyes and have her just not exist in this episode.
Yeah, like episode 6 is full of really high-quality scenes where all the characters are having really well-written characterizations of themselves. Like, you have that King of Ragatha moment. All the stuff with Pomni and Jax is very interesting. Zubul and Gangle's moment where they're, like, bitching about Jax is really great. But, like, yeah, I love Gangle getting sniped in the head, and then their mask shatters, and it's another smiling mask.
Yeah.
Like, that's all cool. I like that this kind of confirms that there is an imagination-based power system. Do you catch up on that?
Because Kinger making the butterfly?
Kinger makes a butterfly.
Well, Kinger made the game. I feel very strongly that Kinger... So in episode 3, Kinger's like, 7 years of computer science for this. They keep focusing in. Kane's like looking at this computer. They're on a computer, and I'm pretty sure Kinger made the game.
Oh, interesting.
And like, so like, I think Kinger has like dev powers. And I think that him being able to make the butterfly is like a display of his dev powers.
Maybe then. How I see it is that it's like an imagination-based power system in that, because Pomni also fires a gun at a can. And then the bullet pings off of it.
Yeah.
And then Jax gives her confidence. It's like, you have to want it. And then she shoots and the can gets shot.
Yeah.
And it's like, her bullet got stronger.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Also all the Ricochet shit.
And all the Ricochet shit.
The gun battle between Pomni, Jax, and...
Kinger.
And Kinger is so funny.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to do my ultra Ricochet shot, and then you just see him riddled with holes on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking so good.
I like them walking past him, like, in a closet, and he's like... I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny, this episode specifically, whereas other episodes I get, like, a couple of laughs out of, or, like, there's a Gloinks queen, or, like, a disappearing guy. Like, I love Orbsman.
Orbsman's great.
Orbsman's good.
I love the baseball. I really liked the back-to-back ones, because, like, the baseball one was very funny. I also just really like the characters, so I don't need them to be relentlessly funny all the time.
Yeah, I just liked, up until this point, Kane felt like a less funny Blitzo to me. And this is the first episode where I'm like, oh, he's standing on his own here.
Interesting. I don't think Kane stands on his own. I think he's an extension of Bubble. But Bubble's the fucking best. I love it. Why do you swear now? I fucking love
I like him being
Bubble.
like, you parasite!
I love those two so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really enjoying the Amazing Digital Circus. It is so much more successful than I thought it was. It is absolutely insane.
It's unbelievably successful.
The episode 5 had 72 million views. I will never create anything that's successful. It's nuts to me.
I don't know. It's surprising to me. Just because, like I said, episode 3's...
Did Glitch do anything before this? Like, is this
Murder
like
Drones,
gotcha.
which is awesome. And I can't believe it's... The reason Murder Drones isn't as big, I think... No clowns.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Murder Drones, I gravitated to unbelievably hard. I think it's so fucking sick, but it is hard to follow, and it feels like a little more disjointed. I guess people just, like, relate to the characters in Amazing Digital Circus a little more. But yeah, it's shocking to me that Amazing Digital Circus, between all of these indie pilot animated YouTube things, like Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel, Ramshackle, all of these.
Ramshackle?
Ramshackle is one I found out about recently.
Crazy.
But, like, out of all these amazing digital circus is by and away the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that I'm like, oh, well, it's the worst one. Like, that's not it. It's just like, I'm just shocked the others aren't like as big. It's like interesting to me that Amazing Digital Circus is the one that like clicked so hard with people.
Things just do, like, sometimes just things get popular for the sake of being popular. Like, it's like, oh, cool, maybe Murder Drones is better, but it's like, oh, a couple of the right influencers at the right time dressed up as this character. And I really do think it is Pomni. Like, I think it is like the cosplay ability of Pomni and people like dressing up as clowns and like their Pomni, that kind of thing. Because like, I don't see any other cosplays from this universe outside of Pomni.
I see Kinger every now and then.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen Kinger. He's a big chess piece walking around.
Yeah, you just put a fucking like a rook's head on or something like that.
Yeah. Well, they're tough to do. You can't really be Gangle. You'd have to be like Gangle consuming somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just have to be.
It's the mask and then the ribbons around you.
Yeah, it's just red bondage at that point. You're just red ribbon bondage. But yeah, so I now have gotten to the point where I want to do my Amazing Digital Circus ranking.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you want to do one as well?
I don't know. We'll see how yours goes.
Okay. So do you want to? So you just want me to rip mine?
Yeah.
And then you'll see if you agree with me or not.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to rank all 8 characters from the Amazing Digital Circus from 1 to 8 based on how much I love them. Let's get directly into it. Number 1, this is the easiest choice of my entire life, Kinger.
Yeah.
He's the best character.
That's correct.
Anytime he's insane or not insane, I'm like, oh, when he's not insane, I'm like, he creates some of the most beautiful moments in the entire show. Yeah. When he's insane, great bits.
Yeah, Kinger's the best one, for sure. That's also at my number 1, like my unironic number 1.
Yeah.
If I want to do an ironic number 1, it'd be like Orbsman.
Orbsman's great. Disappearing Man.
Gummy Goo, I really, really loved him.
I don't like that he's not showing up anymore.
I know, it's upsetting.
He was in episode 5, like briefly, and Pomni was like, oh my god, you're alive.
Yeah, 4. He's in episode 4. But
gotcha,
that's the one where Gangle runs like McDonald's.
Yes.
But yeah, I really loved Gummy Goo. He's Australian, so everything he says is inherently funny. But yeah.
Gloinks Queen, also great.
Gloinks Queen's great.
Yep.
Like, everything will be
Gloinks. Every single one of your Gloinks has a name. She's like, they're all my children. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I love her. I love the big tar monster who is Gloinks Queen adjacent.
Oh, yeah.
The chocolate monster.
All right, number 2, Bubble.
Okay.
Solid. Every Bubble bit. I don't think I've never not giggled at something that Bubble said. Every time Bubble's on screen, I just know there's going to be something funny said.
I like Bubble with the big camera on them, and Kane's like, and Bubble will be documenting it all. Please help me.
Yeah, please help me. It's so heavy.
Yeah, like, Kane, please help.
Yeah, or just anytime Bubble, like, they'll always kick it to Bubble, and like they'll be like, oh, Bubble should say this, and Bubble will just like swear or something. Yeah. It gets me every single time.
Yeah, it's good.
Speaking of Bubble, number 3 is Kane.
Yeah, I think mine, just to catch up with 3, mine's probably who I call Zidik, because that's Pomni's original name.
Gotcha.
Pomni, well, no, actually.
Pomni top 3?
What'd you do? No, Kinger, sorry.
Okay.
Kinger, Jax, in terms of like entertainment value.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm most intrigued with Jax. I really hope he doesn't get redeemed. I hope it's just like a tragedy.
Do you want him like to abstract or something? Because that'd be crazy.
I want him to abstract like bitterly. Like, I don't want it to be like a moment where he's like, I regret it, you know, and then he abstracts. I want him to abstract, and then I want like a Zubul to be like good riddance, and Pomni's like, fuck you, like we're all in a bad circumstance. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be divisive.
Yeah.
That he abstracts. And I really like the idea of that.
As a final, like, fuck you to everyone. He's like, I'll go out on my own accord kind of thing.
Yeah, like, I don't know. This has never been a problem.
Because it's been unlocked usually, and now it's locked. Or no, it's been locked, now it's unlocked.
I like the idea of them, like, committing to this, like, downfall of his.
Yeah.
So if he, like, ends up being like, I was wrong the whole time, I'll be pissed. But
they'll probably do that. That's like standard storytelling, but it would be really cool to see him go out on his shield and be like, I'm committed to, like, I never wanted to get close to you guys, because that's what they're gonna do. He's gonna be like, oh, I got close to Kaufmo and Kaufmo died, I hurt, and now I can't get close to any of you.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
But I do love the idea of him bitterly going out.
Yeah, I love the idea of them being like Jax, all you have to do is like hug Bubble or whatever to do it, and he's like, I hate you all, and then he like turns.
That would be sick.
But like, so yeah, Jax is the one I'm most like intrigued with story-wise, and then 3 is also Kane.
Okay, Kane's bits are incredible. From episode 6, I absolutely love this joke where he's like, I forget, or there's a group of like the NPCs he created, like, oh my god, Kane, we love you, and he's like, you see him like blush, like, guys, shut up.
Yeah, he's like, shut up. It's so good.
Anytime he also gets pissed about them not liking his adventures, like him just flopping all the guns on the ground and being like, fucking use the sights. Incredible.
He goes, use the sights. And then there's a follow-up joke. So he's like, doesn't this seem kind of aimless? Use the sights.
Sights, yes.
And then he's like, oh no, she was like, that's it. Here's some guns, have fun. And he's like, I didn't say to have fun.
Yeah. I do think he's the best written character in the show. Not from like a character development standpoint. I just think like when it comes to like one-liners and singers, he is entertainment value fucking distilled. Number 4, Zooble.
Above Pomni?
Above Pomni.
Wow.
I fucking love Zooble. I love that Zooble doesn't take Jax's shit. I love that Zooble is like a stone, like a rock for everybody. Like Gangle is obviously an allegory for like the bipolar experience. Zooble is an allegory for the transgender experience, like not enjoying their body, trying to swap the pieces out in, out, like not exactly. And then like I was like, oh, it's a tattoo artist, was a bartender, like couldn't find comfortability in really any of the jobs they tried to do. Zooble I find is an incredibly complicated character that like also like stands on their own as an interesting character, and also is just fun. So Zooble's number 4 for me.
I think Pomni's my number 4 just through sheer like entertainment value. Like, because now that we're sub or like beneath top 3, now that we're beneath the desk.
Yeah, we're in beneath the desk territory.
It's just coming down to like when they're on screen, who am I most entertained with?
Yeah.
And I think I'm most entertained with Pomni when they're on screen. Like, I like their voice actor. I just like...
Fair. Pomni has more capacity to be interesting than Zooble. I just find Zooble more interesting as a character.
Yeah. I mean, because I guess I do agree with that. It's just... I like Pomni's attitude a little more. Like, it's just like... When I'm on...
Zooble's not in like the first 3 episodes.
Well, yeah, I'm just like, when they're on screen, who am I most... Who's lighting up my neurons more?
Yeah.
And I guess it is Pomni.
Cool. Or number 5 is Pomni. So we're right there.
Yeah.
I like Pomni. I'm not putting Pomni below 5. I mean, that's the main character of the story. Number 6 is Ragatha. I was going to put Ragatha dead last. And then episode 6 happened. And I was like, oh, I actually quite enjoy Ragatha as a character. I understand her struggle. Our conversation with Kinger is absolutely beautiful. So I was like, yeah, Ragatha, number 6. Number 7, Jax.
My God.
Fucking hate Jax.
Fucking
hate Jax. Jax is everything I dislike in the world.
Yeah.
Because I know Jaxes. I interact with Jaxes every single day. People were like, oh, it's like nihilism. I think nihilism is the stupidest fucking thing you could ever buy into. Oh, we're all specks of dust. We're all specks of dust on an earth that's revolving around a sun. Fuck you. Existence is perception.
Yeah.
Like existence is connection. Like you, like, oh, we're all gonna die one day. Well, you're not dead yet.
Yeah.
You're not dead yet, and you might as well make the enjoyment. You might as well make everybody around you enjoy their experience as much as that you possibly could. And here's the thing. It's not that I dislike Jax as a character. I understand Jax. I think like kind of in the same way, like I think Jax is perfectly written, especially with episode number 6, where he was like, hey, I do this because I am the bit. And I was like, cool, I like that. I like that as a character. I understand that. I don't like the bit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I wouldn't change Jax at all. I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I also want him to go out on his shield. I want him to die doing the bit. I want him to abstract and be like, I fucking hated it here. I hated you guys. I'm pissed about not being able to live the life I wanted to live, kind of thing. Would love that. But like, I don't like the bit. And then number 8, the ribbon one.
Gangle.
Yeah. Just not interesting.
Yeah, that's fair. Gangle probably... it's so weird, because I think Gangle and Ragatha probably entertain me about the same amount. But I'm such a Ragatha apologist because I'm like, I just hate seeing like a genuinely nice person like walked on, and then I hate the argument of like, well, is it genuinely nice if they're doing this and that? Yeah, like if you're being nice to someone,
is it performative niceness?
Yeah,
does it matter?
Who gives a shit if they're being nice? I hate the whole like performative like argument, because it's like, as long as they're not being a dick, I'd rather a performative nice person being nice to receive praise back than someone being a prick.
Yeah.
Because that person's just hurting people.
Yeah.
With like the intention of hurting people.
Yeah.
And so it's so like edgy and angsty to me when people are like, Yeah, like Ragatha's just like a fake poser. It's like, well, she's not being mean or hurting anybody. So like, who gives a shit?
It's very similar to like, oh, you only did that charity because it was like on camera or something. It's like, I don't think you should use homeless people for content. That's fucking stupid and cringe. But it's like, oh, like at least charity got done. You know, it's like at least something was done. You know, it's like at least a hammer was swung to build a house somewhere. You know, it's like, oh, you only did it for the views. It's like, yeah, well, maybe like that's fine. Like, but like I'd rather they do performative niceness than like, oh, another fucking dating show or something. You know.
But yeah, I've like lost track of where I was, but I think I have. Like,
so you had Pomni at 4.
Yeah, Pomni's 4, and then Zubul I'll put at 5. That makes sense because I do find Zubul interesting, and I like as like a trans experience / just like it's obviously like a trans allegory. Excuse me.
How do people know that? Because you told me, you're like, oh, by the way, Zubul's pronouns are they, them.
They're just called they, them.
Oh, gotcha. Like, throughout the show, people only refer to them as they, them. Gotcha. I was like, is there some other lore dump, like some fucking BTS that's getting dropped or something?
There's always shit like that with these shows. It's always someone will be like, hey, why didn't you watch this interview from 2003 when the creator was like...
That's how I feel about Hello Boss's fucking shorts. Like, what do you mean you haven't seen all 18 of their shorts they drop intermittently that are 3 minutes long? I
mean, the shorts are fine because that's like content. I hate it when it's like, hey, the creator said at this con on like a 480p grainy cell phone thing. You
can only find on Vimeo and or Daily Motion.
Yeah, like... I can't keep up with every ounce of extra material. Yeah. Fucking Zubul is like an allegory for the trans experience, but also more broad, I like that Zubul is this like allegory of just like body dysmorphia and like not knowing what you want to be. And like, I love the idea that Kane, I find it very endearing that Kane is like, hey, you hated your body. I made it customizable. Yeah. I gave you options. And Zubul's like, hey, my issue is that, like, I have nothing that feels permanent. Like, I have an abundance of choice now, and it all feels whack. Yeah. So that's really cool. So Zubul...
It's the same energy as, what is it, Moxie's dad. No, not Moxie's dad. What's Moxie? Millie. No, Moxie's dad.
Help me help you.
Building out his entire house filled with dildos because he found out Moxie was gay. And
it was like, what? You're gay.
You're gay. Like you love dildos. And it's like, it's good effort, you know?
I know. In my reaction, I was like, that's an attempt.
Yeah, it's better than homophobia.
Yeah, that's at least an attempt. But so yeah, Zubul, and then probably Ragatha, and then Gangle. Yeah, and then Bubbles wherever you want. Like,
how dare you? It's the best character.
I like Bubble.
It's the best character.
If I'm doing Bubble, I need to also put Gummy Goo, Disappearing Guy, and all that.
Bubble is a main character.
No.
Bubbles in every episode.
Bubble probably has as much screen time as Orbsman.
No. Orbsman's only in 2 episodes.
Probably has as much screen time as Gummy Goo.
Also, Orbsman just learns English at some point. Orbsman doesn't. First time we see Orbsman, doesn't speak English.
Why does he speak English?
The fucking softball thing.
I don't remember him speaking.
He just kind of gargles English.
He's like,
yeah, but he like, literally just speaks English in the softball game.
Interesting.
Yeah. I also love that Orbsman was like opposite Gangle.
Yeah. I like Gangle being like, why don't I have a counterpart?
It's fucking great. But yeah, that's our amazing Digital Circus rundown of favorite characters there. I'm really enjoying it. I'm hoping to get episode 7 pretty soon here. I think they do like, what, 1 episode a month, something like that?
It's all over the place.
Like every YouTube show ever?
Yeah, genuinely, it could be 4 months. Like,
gotcha. Because I went back to like the first episode on YouTube and it was like 6 months ago or something like that.
No, it's like a year ago.
Oh, really? Oh, no. The last episode was a month ago. That's what it was. I was like, damn, it was only take a month to make 33 minutes of content.
I heard they do them in like pairs.
Gotcha.
So it'll be like a 2-month span where you get 2 episodes and then a 6-month span where you get none. Mm-hmm. But also, sometimes people do actually just be saying shit to me.
Like, welcome. You're usually the one who knows shit, too. Yeah. All right, my best boy this week, good shit, is Boruto, because in a interview at NostalgiaCon, which is apparently associated with ColossalCon somehow.
Just like walk in and someone's like, remember Beyblade?
Yeah, you're like, I'm fucking sure.
Remember Gushers?
There's like 7 of them. There's like 7 NostalgiaCons. It's like mostly Nickelodeon shit. That's cool. But Junko Takeuchi. Okay.
I can't believe.
What?
It actually has to be some like rewiring in your brain.
How
where
much I mix up J's and G's?
They're just not the same.
No, they're not.
No. And sometimes G does a J for sure. In no scenario does a J do a G.
I know.
Yeah.
But I love like Junko is tough in my brain. Gunko makes sense.
I woke up in a cold sweat the other night, remembering when you tried to convince me it was Gunji Ito.
Gunji Ito?
And I was like, it's just not. And you're like, well, but. And I was like, don't you dare even try to build a hill to argue on.
It's a lot of fucking J's in that name. So Junko Takeuchi, who is the Japanese voice actress of Naruto, said at Nostalgicon while talking to Miley, I think is how you say her name.
Cyrus, yes.
No, yes. The fucking Principal Perry. Naruto in English. I think it's Miley Flanagan, something like that, or Mealy Flanagan. It's not male, it's Maile. So you would think like Mailey or something like that. It's like Miley, whatever. Anyways, Japanese Naruto was talking to English Naruto, and English Naruto asked Japanese Naruto, hey, have you done the voice lines for Part 2 of Boruto yet? And she was like, actually, yes, I have done the voice lines for Part 2 of Boruto. So I think Part 2 of Boruto, the Omnipotence arc, is going to come out sooner than we originally anticipated. So if there's any Boruto fans out there who are still listening to the podcast, we got Boruto coming back soon. But the English voice lines aren't done yet, which apparently is not all that uncommon. I called Michaela and I was like, hey, when you did the voice lines for ATLA, did it come out soon? And she was like, I was 11. And I was like, good point.
I was going to say, what a reliable source.
Yeah, and then we talked about her dating life for 18 minutes. And I was like, I need to get back to work at some point today.
Bad best boy. Who gives a shit? My best boy.
Me and millions of other people, you bastard.
My best boy is Glitch. Did you see their new show coming?
No.
New pilot coming out from the creator of The Owl House.
Oh, wait, what?
Dana Terrace.
Oh, wait.
Knights of Guinevere.
So the people who made Owl House are producing a new show. It was literally only the crotch that held it on. So the people who made Owl House are making a new show that's releasing on Glitch, the YouTube channel that runs the Amazing Digital Circus.
Correct.
Wild.
It's called Knights of Guinevere.
Wait, you've told me about this Knights of Guinevere before,
yeah,
I think.
A teaser came out a while ago. The trailer just dropped, and the trailer's awesome. It's very clearly, I don't know why.
It's ghosts.
It's very clearly like a direct jab at Disney.
Oh?
Like
who canceled Owl House?
Like a scathing, brutal, like anti-Disney show.
Really?
And then Disney, like 2 days ago, put out an announcement.
Oh, because it's about a princess trapped in a tower.
Getting sucked of her blood and fear.
Yep.
And there's like a Walt Disney character who's the villain. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Dude, it looks so good. I'll show you the trailer after. And then Disney, like 2 days later, put out an announcement for their upcoming movie called Hexed, which is, let me read you the synopsis here.
Oh my God, is it just the Owl House?
Let me just read you the synopsis.
Is it literally just the fucking Owl House?
Hex 2022 plot.
Wait, Hex 2022?
2026.
I was gonna say.
Hexed is Walt Disney Animation Studios fall 2026 film and is focused on an awkward teenage boy and his type A mom who discover that what makes him unusual might just be magical powers that will turn their lives and a secret world of magic upside down. So it's the Owl House.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
Isn't that so funny? It's a boy, a teenage boy who's misunderstood for being a weirdo who gets isekai'd into a magical world where he becomes a witch of some sort.
That's fucking insane. There's no way. And I love that they haven't shown the boy's face.
His name will be Lux.
Sorry,
his name will be Lou.
It'll be Lou, yeah. Dude, if it's Lou, that'd be fucking hilarious. I'm seeing a lot of POC characters in this just one like piece of art here. If they make the main character
if Lou's white,
that would be fucking wild. But if they make the main character like Hispanic or something, it's just like a straight rape of the Owl House.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, so
that's why they canceled the Owl House, because they were like, oh, we need to make this, but like our style, so we make all the money.
Yeah, they're like, we need to make Disney's Hexed. It's funny because that plot, because the Owl House exists, sounds so fucking boring.
Yeah.
it's just an isekai.
Yeah, it's literally just an isekai, but like, oh, people like a non-Japanese forum doing it, so it's gonna be substantially worse.
I'm also just not excited. Like, the Owl House is so much more fun because her mom doesn't go with her.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
why would every isekai or any anime of any kind, the parents need to be separated immediately?
I just don't need to see this kid's mom constantly being like, "What are you doing? That's too dangerous."
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, "Mom, I got this," and she's like, okay, and she lets go, and then it turns out it was good that he's weird.
Yeah, that's gonna be the plot exactly. But also one of the best parts about Owl House was seeing Loose.
Thank God.
My God, I needed you there. Yeah. Watching Luce have this weird, complicated relationship with her mother, where she was like, "Oh, my mom wanted to send me away. She wanted to erase this part of who I am." And then watching Luce like yearn for like a connection with her mother again, and then getting that connection back in season 3 feels so much more like important, because it's like, oh, Luce has grown as a character, her mother's grown as a character, they've now become to realize that like this is who they are, and like they're gonna meet in the middle kind of thing. That's a beautiful moment. If you can't really have that moment if like, oh, they're just hand in hand walking through this magical world.
The Owl House also has, and people will probably fight me on this, some of the most apparent and like well done character development of an MC I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where like Avatar: The Last Airbender is also up there, but like the Luce that leaves for the Boiling Isles in episode 1 feels like an authentic like 13-year-old.
Yeah.
The Luce that comes back feels like she's 30.
Yeah.
Like, she feels like such a confident, badass, and like wizened, mature person.
I mean, she's literally overthrown a different world's government.
Right, but I buy it, and I buy the progression.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, oh, she just like stumbled upon being wicked sick.
Yeah.
Like,
she goes from being a hindrance, right? In like season 1, like Amity, right? Is her
Amity,
girlfriend's name? Yeah. So like she comes like every time that she runs into Amity, like there's like a legitimate like stone falls in Amity's life. Like she's just pulling stones out of the foundation, ruining Amity's life. And then it eventually grows to like where Luce can be relied on, right? Like, and that's like that's a story you can buy because the people around her help build her out into a more well-rounded character.
God, I miss this show.
It's so fucking good. It's so goddamn good.
Anyway, that's my best boy, Knights of Guinevere.
I think our flashback is going to be the same. Season 3 of JJK got a release date.
Dude, it looks awesome.
It looks so good.
I'm so glad it looks the same as season 2.
Yep.
Like, I was so worried that it'd be like a bunch of like cut out pieces of paper on popsicle sticks, like moving, and then it'd show like one cut of unbelievable animation. Like, it looks so
People are trashing it online because they're saying it looks like, oh, it's like fan animated and stuff like that. But like that's things people said the same thing about season 2.
I want 70% of the Earth's population to disappear.
Just like be disappearing, man. Just like, oh, the second that you want to be like, oh, season 3 of JJK doesn't look good, boop.
Yeah.
Gone.
I hate that people will look at that art style and be like, oh, it's so sloppy. Like, it's so bad. What is this? Like, God, people just don't know what good animation is.
Yes.
Because people were like clowning on JJK season 2, where they were so nitpicky about it, and they were so like, we were literally experiencing a historic run of a high quality, low budget animation. And people were like, well, actually though, this is a little whack. Like,
did you catch the Kill Bill reference in the trailer?
No, I watched the trailer almost like, you know when you're watching a movie and you're like, I'm just going to rest my eyes a little. And you close like one eye. I was doing that kind of because I was like, even though anime trailers notoriously like give nothing away.
This gave a lot.
I do want to go in like as blind as possible.
Yeah.
So I was like, I skimmed through it and I was like, once I was ensured this looks like season 2 and like looks high quality, I was like, I'm out.
You know how the Yuta Yuji fight ends because of this trailer. Like there's a definitive moment that shows like, oh, I now know how this fight ends, you know?
I'm glad I didn't really watch it. I saw them fight a little and I'm like, oh my God, that's right. Yuta's a fucking big deal. And he's showing up
he's like
now.
the most powerful guy outside of Gojo, and he's now, because Gojo is sealed, the most powerful guy on Earth, and he's coming to hunt down the MC.
You know what I saw? I forget who said this. I think it was someone like credible and smart. But like, I saw someone talk about how a lot of mangaka these days, if they come out with like a hit manga and it's like their debut manga or something like that, a lot of times they're compelled to like wrap it up because their next manga will get them a way bigger paycheck.
Interesting.
Because I guess the way it works is that unless you're like someone like
because
Oda,
everyone's like, oh, that's the guy who made JJK. Let's get him writing right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like with movie stars, right? It's like Tom Holland for Civil War, he made like $200,000.
Yeah.
And then for the next movie he was in, it was like $1 million. And the next movie was like $5 million.
Yeah.
Because his agent was able to ask for more money
because
he was
hey,
more popular.
you want Spider-Man in this movie? Cool. Have fun explaining that there's a new Spider-Man 2 movies into his run here.
I assume, judging from like what this person was saying, that manga contracts are like, hey, for X amount of chapters or for like this whole manga run, like we'll buy this many chapters for this much money. And so mangaka are kind of encouraged to wrap up that debut manga. And then once it hits big, they will then go and make the next manga for way more money.
And honestly, I didn't think after the ending of JJK, Gege was going to be seen making a new manga really anytime soon.
Next week or this week.
Yeah, so he is going to be dropping his new manga, which is called I believe it's Mi Modoro. Yeah, Mi Modoro. And he's actually not going to be the artist on it. He's obviously like in charge of the story and all of that. But he's actually not going to be illustrating it. It's going to be illustrated by a guy by the name of Yuji Iwasaki, who did Cypher Academy. But yeah, so the first issue is going to be coming out September 8th with the next Shonen Jump, because there's no Shonen Jump this week, I believe, because there's like some kind of holiday.
So when? September 8th?
September 8th is, that's going to be next Monday.
Do you think it'll be translated or not yet?
Oh yeah. Shonen Jump, like when it drops, it all drops simultaneously.
You know what sucks though? The fact who's translating it? Because I hope it's not that
the
guy.
JJK translator?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I fucking hope not.
Can we find out?
They must have, maybe.
Because I'd be so excited to keep
First
up with
chapter will
this.
have 54 pages.
I'd be so excited to keep up with this weekly with you.
Yeah.
But if it's that guy, I'm going to be so deterred.
There was actually like a legitimate contingent of people who didn't read the official releases from JJK last 40 chapters because the fan translations were better.
Yeah.
And I was one of them.
Yeah.
Like I straight up did not read the fan translate, or only read the fan translations because it was like a team of people working together to translate it. And this was just one guy who barely spoke Japanese, apparently. Yeah, I actually don't know who's going to be translating it. We'll know after the next, like once it first drops, it'll be like translated by.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. It is kind of cool that he's not illustrating it. Not that he's a bad illustrator, but like you would assume that lets you focus on the story more.
100%.
You know, like
yeah. It's also, I think they said it was not going to be a super long manga. I think it was like specifically stated that it was going to be like an abbreviated run, like or launching a new short-term manga.
Boo.
They keep saying this thing short-term manga. I don't know what that means.
I think it's probably just like 50 chapters or something.
It's
like
titled Mojuro, Mojuro.
Crazy.
And the first panel that the main character dropped, they showed, it looks super, super sick. The art style looks really cool. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be really nice. But yes, season 3 of JJK is coming out January 2026. You want to hear what else is coming out in January 2026?
Sure.
Frierin's second season. Fire Force's last season. And Hell's Paradise second season. Isn't that crazy? Is that a loaded season?
That's so sad.
It's a really, really good season.
Dude, yeah. Fire Force, I'm still... Who knows? We'll see how that goes.
The final season should be good.
Dude,
here's the hoping.
I fucking love Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise is very fun.
I'm the biggest Hell's Paradise stan. And then Frieren, I will be caught up by then. I promise.
Next season is going to be a little tough for us, though, unfortunately. It is just MHA, One Punch Man, and Spy Family.
I could take a breather. I need to catch up on some shit.
We still gotta watch Licorice Recoil.
I gotta watch, I don't know if we do.
No,
but
we don't. I got 8 episodes in. It's so objectively fine.
I gotta watch Wistoria, because that'll get a second season for sure.
100%.
I'll catch up with Frieren.
Yep.
Yeah, I could use a breather.
Use a breather here, yeah, and I'll fucking watch Murder Drones or whatever.
Murder Drones is so cool.
I'll watch Murder Drones. I'll do a weekly update on Murder Drones.
I mean, my reactions did not get great numbers, so it's not like you could watch that in your leisure.
Yes.
But you'll find it sick.
Yeah, so big news from the Gege camp, which is JJK Season 3 and a new manga. That brings us to our favorite part of the podcast, Love Letters, where we ask the live audience to ask us a question that we answer live on the podcast. So if you guys want to watch the podcast live, get it 2 days early, get 2 hours of additional Nick and Danny content a month, or
$5.
well, I was trying to think of what else we have. But yeah, it's $5 a month. Me and Danny are going to be reacting to a Naruto movie this month. We're doing the first Naruto movie, the one with Rainbow Chakra. So if you want to watch me and Danny react to a Naruto movie, you can become a member of the Patreon for $4.99 a month.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Are we doing that next week, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I guess so.
Aaron asks, what 5 anime villains would you turn into the Saja Boys?
So we've done this before where we take 5 characters and put them in like a K-pop group.
Yeah.
But these are villains.
Yes.
I said up front, I think Orochimaru.
Orochimaru's a good. I feel like Orochimaru is like the kind of like quiet one in the back. You know, he's maybe doing like the rap vocal, something like that.
He's doing some tongue shit.
100% tongue shit. That's just good on stage presence.
Yeah.
Let me give you another one here. That's an electric pick. Probably a frontman. Doflamingo Don Quixote.
I was gonna say Doflamingo. You think he's frontman though? You think he's like main character Saja Boy?
I feel like he's got main character.
I think he's
Jinnu is the main character. Yeah.
I think he's too over the top. Like I think he makes a strong background guy. Where like he's like the one where you never saw Big Time Rush, right?
No.
Yeah. I don't think he's because Jinnu. You need someone who's like.
I feel like Doflamingo is the one that everyone ships with the main guy.
You know how every MC making Don Flamingo the front runner is like making Bakugo the MC of My Hero.
That's fair.
The MC of any band or anime needs to have like a little hint of boring.
A little hint of boring and a little hint of seriousness.
Yeah,
and Don Flamingo doesn't have that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Orochimaru, Doflamingo. I feel like we got to go. So let's try and find that front man.
I could see it being Itachi if we get rid of Orochimaru though. Like only one from each.
You only
anime.
want one from Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to say Ulquiorra from Bleach.
Okay.
Ulquiorra's, but that also kind of falls. No, Ulquiorra doesn't fall into that Orochimaru like area. Ulquiorra, very attractive, really cool transformation. Not the most powerful guy in Bleach, but like also another good, like really good background dancer.
Can I give you a real curveball? Perfect Cell.
As the front man?
Yeah.
I like Perfect Cell as the front man. That's really good, actually. Because it wouldn't be Frieza.
No.
Because Frieza's too crazy. Yeah. Perfect Cell is almost rational in the way that he wants to destroy the world. He just wants to fight really strong people.
Perfect Cell, if he weren't a big bug man, would
he literally builds a stage. He builds a stage and then asks the entire world to come record him.
Yeah, I think he'd assemble the team.
100%.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's that Cell, the Bleach guy, Orochimaru, and or
Itachi. I feel like if we did Itachi, he'd have to be the front man.
That's fair. So Orochimaru?
Yep.
2 more.
Well, we had Doflamingo.
Doflamingo.
We need one more.
Give me one more.
One more.
What's the archetype we have to fill?
Okay, so Orochimaru's on rap vocals.
Yeah.
Doflamingo's like their best, flashiest dancer who gets shipped with Perfect Cell because like they're like the 2 leads kind of. It's like a will they won't they kind of situation.
Too much alpha male going on right now. Who's our like soft boy?
Oh, we need like a soft boy beta cuck.
Pitao?
Pito is not a terrible choice, but I was going to say something. If you're looking for like soft boy, maybe like Light.
Yeah, I forget Light can count.
Like absolutely an antagonist, right?
And he's like the glasses pusher.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's absolutely the nerd of the group.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good. If you're looking for like truly despicable, sad, kind of like not like super alpha antagonist, Light's up there.
Or if you want, I like that Light smart. What's the dude with the hands?
Oh, fucking Shigaraki?
Shigaraki's not bad.
Shigaraki's a good... Get rid of Ulquiorra, put Shigaraki in.
All right.
Yeah, all right. So 5 antagonists that make up the Saja Boys. Orochimaru, Perfect Cell, Shigaraki.
Light.
Did I say Orochimaru? Don Flamingo Don Quixote. Those are our 5.
Orochimaru, Don Quixote, Shigaraki, Cell.
I almost said Orochimaru again. Fuck.
I can't get to 5. Light. Did I say Orochimaru?
That's been us. We've been Otakus Anonymous. Leave us the fuck alone. Goodbye. Mwah.